Allow the children to have the budget.
It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay.
She
Off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Politico, this one not the off in mind. And in the touchlight every corner. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you lie down, yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego die the politico, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my yegun diary.
Hello there. Yeah, roll it.
Mayegun la wa mo la mo dododo. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Mayegun la wa mo la mo dododo.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun live on the Temple of Truth tonight. So calm down, breathe. I am not here to announce any election results. I am just here to give you verified up to date. So calm down, breathe in, breathe out. Agbado, you're not going to die. You won't die. If Kolu is beaten, you will not die. Or if you want to die, die. I know a lot of you have been following the elections in Nigeria in the last 10 hours, if not more. I've got updates. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really can't wait to start. But you need to do something before you fully settle down into this program tonight. Okay, we are going to have a lot of visitors. The likes of Lagos Abobakus, Oshogbo Alimajiris, the humbled slaves, the sophisticated morons, their uncles and aunties abroad, the Buhari idiots, that's the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, the Cyberbarians, and do not forget the Buharidins and the Buhari Diderins, the Buhari Denotus and the Buhari Dijatus. Majority of them right now, they are raging. Now, just for for the facts, right, that you should know, is this: a lot of their expectations are already crumbling, and I'm going to break all of that down for you. You will understand that. That doesn't mean that they can still do the abracadabra, but maybe this program is going to also help you to understand that those who projected that the abracadabra of this your charade election is going to spell the doom of Nigeria. Now, this is now to tell you that when you are seeing all disobedience everywhere, there are more who are silent. They are not coming out. They are not saying. They don't shout. They are not everywhere. I mean, they are not everywhere, all over the place. So if you now do your abracadabra with what we have seen so far, majority of you who are the people destroying people, Al-Qaeda People's Congress of Thiefnubu, things have changed. This is not how you planned it. We were supposed to be seeing you bragging as you are conquering different territory right now. That's what we used to. That is what gave birth to Buhari Media Center, BMC, social media. Somebody is calling me Radio Eleje today because they were surprised that I was rolling out some of this pictorial evidence of what is going on everywhere. And according to them, Radio Eleje, tomorrow morning, by 12 noon tomorrow, you will see all of you, you will cry. But that's not how it's done. Remember that you used to rule this social media space. Even if na fake result, APC, they couldn't post. Because you know something? Disobedient have taken over the narrative on social media. They've taken over the narrative of social media. So it's so hard to overrun them, especially when they were winning. You see, when they were doing their 1 million match everywhere, as people were talking down on them and the rest of that, they intensified it. All of that are on Mayegun's diary political, by the way, right? So majority of you are kind of surprised with all of this going on right now. The last hope you have right now is for the establishment to rig it. I have news for you. You better stockpile food at home with what I have seen today, where they are beating people who came to buy votes. They are beating, grown-up men, women, for coming to buy vote or for coming to threaten voters. With what I saw today, you know what happened, I told you something. I said, Thiefnubu was pushed to pick a Muslim. Thiefnubu, as the politicians that's a politician that majority of us grew up knowing. That is a total political suicide. But it is Nigeria. So don't be surprised. They could pull it off. But rather than them to pull it off, they ended up being in defensive. Boko Haram has already failed. Majority of the people are angry. Nigeria is divided. People are being killed because they are Christians in northern Nigeria. They are being slaughtered every day. And these are being buried. You now presented them Muslim ticket to them. You are telling them. They will see. Well, what can they do? It's not about religion. Are you serious? So I told you, they were banking on northern Nigeria for votes. As you are watching this video, Kwankwaso, Atiku, including Obi, they hit and enter the same vote they promised Thiefnubu. That is the news from northern Nigeria. In case if they are mixing it for you, in case if you are waiting for the three Kardashians, all of you, Omo Ale Yorubas, that denied Yoruba land for 7 years. You denied Yoruba and you head on to Nigeria because Thiefnubu will be president later. See what they are paying you back with, Abi? I know a lot of you. You are already composing your messages. The one that you are going to post to express your disappointment because Boko Haram betrayed you. You are so coward that you couldn't even mention his name. And you Lushidede. Yeah? So, somebody said, Mayego, don't jubilate yet. I'm not jubilating anything. I'm just telling them that, if all of these are shearies, if they are unable to give Thiefnubu landslide in Lagos, if you see any of them on social media, even if he says, good morning, my fellow people, just go there and curse them. Don't give them any space. Because these are Olori Burukus who have been painting Yorubas bad because of politics. They started making Yorubas they are painting Yorubas as bigots. We are acknowledged, either by design or by whatever you can call it. Yorubas we are seen as the most accommodating people and region in the entire Nigeria. You will see everyone from every part of Nigeria, in every part of Yoruba land, doing businesses, working there, and doing a lot of things. But you see this Olori Buruku Alapama Shishes Agberos, Owoda, Baba Sokwe's. Because of Thiefnubu, they are now presenting Yorubas as if Yoruba says, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this thief, with this drug baron. They started presenting Yorubas that are against Thiefnubu as weak Yorubas. Yoruba land is destroyed. Our economy is destroyed. Boko Haram closed our border for over 5 years now. Destroyed our economy. But because of APC, because Thiefnubu will be president one day, shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. What is you want to cause problem in Nigeria? And Olori Buruku, I know you are composing the messages you are going to use to attack the north, attack Boko Haram. If this whole thing don't go your way, because you know something, from the report we are getting from everywhere, even in Lagos, the people that are tweeting, 4 people tweeting inside the room, they have beaten Kolu in front of a Bodilon, his house. They have beaten him at the back of his house. 2 polling units that are in Bodilon right now, front and back, they have beaten Kolu there. He went to Alausa to vote today. In that same Alausa, they have entered all of their votes there. You need to see the numbers. This is not even like people say, wait for Ali Mosho. You are deceiving yourself. By 7 a.m. tomorrow, you will be waiting for the north. But by the time the north is arriving, you realize that there is no 3 Kardashians anymore. There are no 3 Kardashians anymore. The 3 Kardashians that gave Boko Haram is presidency, Abi. You know, they again, whatever they are telling you, I know a lot of you are hoping that something happened overnight. And do you know what you are hoping to happen overnight? Make your criminal leaders, make them do the way they normally do. Oh yeah, do am. Do am. The poster said, this is going to be one of the toughest elections if it holds. And I can tell you today, it is already showing that. Okay? So they said that this might be the first election in Nigeria that it will go, that will go into runoff, whereby they won't be able to declare a winner on the first ballot. But the obedient are saying, hold my cup. What is runoff? They are disenfranchising us everywhere. The videos are everywhere. They are sending thugs out. They are shooting. And then, you know what I mean? But guess what? According to the data that some of these obedient platforms have actually shared scientific data, they are so cocksure that they only need just 3 to 4 regions in Nigeria. And with 25 million votes, according to them, they said they have 25 million votes. That if the APC and PDP decide to rig them out, and they rig out about 10 million of them, there will still be more to disrupt their plan. And it seems to be so. Oju abolola kilondrode. You are waiting for the abracadabra, Abi. It's already happening. People are unable to upload their results onto the INEC website. Beavers is already malfunctioning in some places. But even with all of that, as we speak, Peter Obi has beaten a PDP chairman, national chairman, in his own polling unit. From Gombe. I think it's Gombe. Where did Adamu come from? The APC chairman. Where did he come? Where did he come from? Gombe, Abi? I don't know. It was former governor. Is it Gombe? I don't know. They beat him there. Gbajabiamila, the speaker, APC speaker of the House of Representatives, has been beaten already in his own polling unit. Presidential Thiefnubu was beaten at Gbajabiamila's polling unit. So the point here is this. As you are watching this video, there will be no landslide for Kalu in Lagos. Even if he manages, it's going to be like a sneaky one. When I started seeing some of their results from Ogun State, you know, I've told you before that I'm expecting the Kalu to win Yoruba land, the 6 states in Yoruba land. Okay? But people are now, with what I am seeing so far, Baba, Agberos, Toba Kogon ko le pe o. Imagine paro fun yin o. Osun State, as we speak, PDP is making it difficult for, well, it's so easy peasy anyway. Ogun State, I've started seeing some strange numbers. If everything should add up, here is what you are going to see. In Eastern Nigeria, when they declare results, they will say in this polling unit, Labour Party, 1,032. APC, 1. PDP, 4. This polling unit, Labour Party, 400. APC, 10. PDP, 2. I am not joking, I'm not saying they are also not like winning every. I'm just saying that the people they said were tweeting inside 4 people inside one room. The people that you said will learn lesson today, you know what they have done? By the time the whole thing comes back, they are looking for 2 things. Popular votes. Popular vote is that what is the total number of each candidate? Whoever have the highest will be declared winner, as well as if he can win in 24 states. As well as, 24 states and Federal Capital Territory. As you are watching this video, with the results that we have seen the video so far, uploaded, Peter Obi has already routed them inside the Aso Rock. Can you believe that? Apo Villa, where all of them, they say they are looking for structure. Structure. They are the senators, reps, and the rest of them. Abi, the place where they live for Abuja, this obedient, they have routed the entire place right now as you are watching this video. University of Ibadan, with thousands of people who also participated in their election today. The entire University of Ibadan, all together, cleared by Peter Obi. Now, what does that tell you? It tells you that even if Kalu, if they say, Kalu, scored or win 6 states, let's just say 6 states in Yoruba land, when they add the number together, put it this way. For example, they say, let's say, Thiefnubu, total vote of Thiefnubu, 2 million. Total vote of OBO, 1.8 million. Total vote of Atiku, 800,000. Now, what that tells you is that entire Southwest region, Kolu only led Obi there by 200,000. Landslide did that. So all of you are also bigots, Igbo bigots, that you said that you believe that the Weris that are following Kolu are representing Yorubas. Remember, today, Yorubas, the Yorubas that participated in your elections, they stood on what is right because Yorubas are not stupid. There's no fancy word, there's no blackmail that can make any reasonable Yoruba to fall for all these thugs, Oshins, and the rest of them. We have seen them. We know what they have done. Do you understand? I hope you remember that. Right? The numbers are not adding up. So imagine that. Oh. Meanwhile, some of you would expect that, Yorubas are with Kolu. I did tell you, in Yoruba land, if all of you want to be sincere, Thiefnubu doesn't control anywhere. And the fact that they are able to rig themselves and force people so many times doesn't mean that Yorubas are in the same place with this APC. Trust me. And I told you, I said you will find out if they do their elections. Now, look at this. Talking about numbers now, Abi, from where you come from, as a little bit of a push for you, Abi. In Yoruba land, Kolu will not see any landslide in Lagos. Alimosho local government that Aregbemubo used to manage for him. They have eaten so deep there. Oshodi, where MC Oluomo and his boys were threatening people this morning. Labour Party has routed them in Oshodi. I'm not joking. So I'm saying that if they want to rig it, they write it, it's probably not going to end there. Trust me. I have seen these guys beat up people in Warri because they want to buy votes. I have seen them slap grown-up men and women in Edo because they came to buy votes. I have seen them almost kill a man, lynch a man to death in Delta, as if to say it's an armed robbery, because he came to steal the ballot papers. Seriously? Change the results. Announce a different thing. And go to bed and say, try anything, the soldier, you go see him. They have said it. I said, obedience, you get plan B. They said they don't have any plan B. That if them beat them free and fair, they will disappear. They will go away. They won't make any noise until the next time. That's what they said, Abi. But if you rigged them, like what happened today, and you declare a wrong result, you probably will have end SARS 2, end Nigeria 2, is what you are going to get. I told you that everything you have been watching and witnessing all this while, they are the ingredient of revolution. That when the establishment finally gets to the position and realizes that, wow, the ground is shifting, right? They might want to return it, turn it around. That may actually be the end of it. And I told you, it is going to be what happened after their elections that really matters. In Eastern Nigeria, where Obi comes from, the guy is getting over 80% of the votes from there. They are disenfranchising them, shooting them in Owerri, shooting them in Rivers State, Werewike, and the rest of that. Baba, Sibe, despite still, but Shashubon, of course, the numbers that are coming from there, they are not like the same number they are getting for Kolu in Yoruba land. So what that means is this, put it mildly, okay? They promised that they will deliver 25% for Kolu in Eastern Nigeria and South Nigeria. That was their minimum they were expecting until Werewike came into the picture. So Werewike was ready to deliver Rivers State, a huge number for him. But you know they work yet too. Blessed you know they had up. As we speak right now, Werewike and his own people, they are now chasing all of the INEC electoral officers that they can't really find their, they are chasing them everywhere to arrest them or kidnap them, force them to change the results, where they are unable to force people to vote for Thiefnubu. I'm telling you, For Ebonyi, they are already beating Devulumayi there. You won't hear any noise. Yes, they are already trouncing him there too. In Akwa Ibom, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. As I'm talking to you right now, the south-south, the southeast, the north-central, Benue, Taraba, Kogi, Niger. What they are bringing from those areas, as I am talking to you, they are those shock that some of you should get ready for. So what that means is this. Thiefnubu would have to rely on the north. But guess what? That north is also nothing now. The north is not nothing, as we see now. You know what happened? In Kano, Kwankwaso, Biara. Kwankwaso is destroying the targeted or supposed numbers they are keeping for Kolu. So if they are telling you that numbers are coming from, we are waiting for Kasina, we are waiting for this and that, Baba, let me show you something. I'm going to take you online in a moment, all right? So that we can catch up on what is going on as we speak, yeah? Now, here is Shitima, Thiefnubu's deputy or vice, after voting in Maiduguri today. Remember, the shitty man is accused of profiling Christians in Borno when he was governor, demolishing their churches here and there. And in fact, he helped suppress the Christian community in that state. This is an allegation that normally Shitima should be probably serving a life sentence right now for his involvement in terrorism, as well as enablement of terrorism in Borno State across the northeast of Nigeria. So immediately he voted today. See all these kids. Bamayi, 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 we know what to That's shitty, man. I told you that we are going to have a lot of visitors tonight, okay? So I will advise you not to pay attention to some of these Agberos, Lagos Abobakus, okay? They are useless. In fact, it's been confirmed that they are very, 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 very useless. They would have probably delivered for Kolu if Kolu was able to actually mobilize enough money, 100 billion naira, and pay them and buy them off. But because of this lack of money and the rest, it destroyed all plans. Seriously. So if you see them in the comment section reacting somehow, just know that that is the last kick of a dying horse. Do you get that? There is no one as prayerful right now as a Thiefnubu supporter. From being so very confident, for being so very arrogant, for being very so condescending to prayer warriors and expectants. Something they've already fixed and is already in the bag. I mean, shouldn't be so. The last 10 months, they play, social media president, social this and that. You will realize that Jagaban is a strategist. As much as they have made so much mouth, Ashe, now the terrorism they want to unleash on election day, they were bragging about. But when they no shop, food no day, majority of them are hungry. Money no day, food no day, election. When they shout in the morning and they lost their strength, they disappeared. The real people started voting in Lagos, including in front of Thiefnubu's house. A lot of people are always in front of Thiefnubu's house. That front gate, Thiefnubu scored 2 votes there, two votes in front of his own house in Bodilon. That's a fact. I have a video. At the back of Thiefnubu's house in Bodilon, he scored four votes at the back of his own house. He was beaten by somebody who is importer and an exporter, social media president. So if they are abusing everybody in the comments, trust me, you don't want to be in the position of Thiefnubu supporter right now. You don't want to be. They are the people who are praying so much right now that something should happen. By the time we get to the 12 a.m. tonight, and then you get to 3 a.m., and then they get to 6 a.m. in the morning, because you know why? You see all those obedient, they are everywhere. I don't lie you. Sure you get. People were shooting gun at them. They are dodging gun. They want to collect gun from thugs. Erukilele. Run now. Why you want to take gun from APC thug? They are sleeping in different circulation centers as we speak. Yes. So, I mean, I don't know how it's going to be in the morning, but trust me, obedient may say, I'm praying to God. Allah won't take badura. Will I say God don't accept your prayer because you didn't just pray and hope. You prayed, you walked, you toiled. They stabbed you, they shot you, they burnt some of you, they killed so many of you as well, including a woman leader. A Labour Party woman leader. They chased some of you. Some of you have been trade because of your support for obedient and the rest of that. So you put a lot in it. Your own prayer is just to say, make God, I beg, make una stop pretending. God will prevent them from rigging this election. Yet all of them are polling unit at the collation center right now. They say stay away. Stay away where? But yet you are saying, God will not let them do it. You are there already. If you go to bed, they will do it. No be so. I have videos. People they are ready to sleep inside the collations everywhere. Kill us. You go kill us here. I've never seen anything like this before. Trust me, I haven't. It took them rigging power to get rigging, terrorism, blackmailing, international, all of that stuff, including vote buying to bring Bokwari in 2015. Remember? It wasn't really like this. But this is happening. So the people that are praying right now, that something should be done, something should happen, miracle should happen. Now the people wait they arrogant for the past 10 months. So if you see them in the comment section still making mouth, they are useless. They cannot even give a call a landslide in Lagos. Our Lagos. Go back to where you come from. Go back to your state. In Lagos State, Yorubas make up about 76 to 78% of the entire population. 24 million. Oh yeah, divide it. That means Yorubas are the majority there. These Agberos from Iluoke, Agberos from what do you call it? Agberos from Oshogbo, Ibadan, Akure, Agberos from Ijebu, Egba, all these Agberos from all these places so assembled in Lagos and they started shouting. Those one will be say them papa, them mama, them be Agbero back then. So useless. What do you call it? Descendants, useless descendants. Our Lagos, and you're shiri. You cannot give a call lands. Wait, they haven't announced result. Of course, and I told you I'm not announcing your result. Okay? I am just trying to help prepare your mind for what is coming to hit you. Trust me, it's not looking good. It's not. So here is another one. I think this is the one in front of hang on. At Tinubu house be that Tinubu house. Everybody where they go there, they collect rice, collect food. Now only two people, two votes. And Labour Party is having 100 and there's something in front of Thiefnubu's house. They play Shogbo. And you saw the thugs in Lagos today. It seems that didn't have any effect. So if all of you who claim to love Kalu, if you are not enough to give him a landslide in Lagos, Eti shori buruku. Trust me.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66!
They are the obedient, okay? But you know what I'm going to do? From what we have heard so far, let's go to some of the life updates out there that we can, play around to catch up on, okay? So I don't know what they are telling you, but as it is right now, the people that are shocking us, especially in Southern, okay, let me give you the picture. This is the picture of what is going on, okay? Nigeria have 6 regions, geopolitical zones. Now, down south, you have Thiefnubu and Obi. So, to probably make an impression down south, or maybe Atiku too, for some of them, because they have states and state governors, okay? Then up north, APC, Egbekegbe have more governors up north. So, naturally, you would expect that as they scattered in the 3 regions of the northern Nigeria, northeast, northwest, and north central. So that should be a bulk vote for Thiefnubu. I can see a comment where somebody said Thiefnubu is winning in the north with huge margin. Oh yeah, they play. Oh, my brother or my sister, they play. You better minimize your expectation as you are watching this video right now. Okay? Even though we may not hear it when that happened to you, may get yourself into a serious health problems when what you are expecting is not actually what they are telling you is not actually what is happening, right? So naturally, they expected that everything should come, but here is the problem. The problem is that in the northern Nigeria, they have 2 candidates also, okay, Atiku and Kwankwaso. Now, Kwankwaso handedly collapsed the entire PDP structure in Kano. So, putting the Kano vote, which is a bulk one, 2 states in Nigeria have the highest numbers of voters, Lagos and Kano. So, in the southern Nigeria, Peter Obi is doing so well from the record so far. From the southern Nigeria, Kolu is not. Except the surprise they are promising you. You will see it. You will see what will happen tomorrow. You will see. So they are promising. But so far, so good, right? Obi is trouncing Kolu in the southern Nigeria. Now, up north, where Kolu's loyalist that promised him Muslim ticket will fly. Something changed yesterday. From what we heard, though, true or false? That the north has made a U-turn after saying that the power should go down to the south. The northern clerics, right? According to people, they said that they started passing the message of with what has happened and with so much rage and anger that they have experienced from the people of southern Nigeria. It seems that it's not safe, right, for them to let the power go back to the south. So they changed it, just like the people who are within the presidency that Thiefnubu accused of sabotaging him from winning. they said they've made up their mind that the power must remain in the northern Nigeria. So the game playing out here is that in the north, they are no longer giving a block vote to anyone, even after all their promises and all of the rallies that you saw. So they said that has changed. Now, let's now put it as a plus or minus. Okay, let's say it's changed or it hasn't, or maybe it's just changed briefly, but this is what happened. The bulk vote of Bokwari that they always brag about, 11 million, how many million votes? In northern Nigeria right now, what they are shouting is that APC has failed them. So it will take APC rigging, right, to even deliver whatever paltry number of votes they can give to Kolu. Because as we speak, I don't know how they do Amo. Sure you get. They say that Atiku is pulling a surprise number from where usually, like the places that he usually is won before when he ran for president, right? But this time around, is now extending that into what they call hitting deeper into what should normally, naturally be APC stronghold. The numbers that they gave to Kolu and the numbers they are counting on. So when the voting is now going down as we speak, right, is that Kolu, like in the southern Nigeria, may also pull some winnings in some other, northern states, but you need to check the type of winning, the number of the winning, okay? During Bokwari time, in 2015, whenever they, 2015, 2019, they were rigged though, but nevertheless, wherever Bokwari scored 1,000 votes, the next opponent to him may be scoring just about 20. Now, in the case of Thiefnubu, you should not expect that. Forget that. You're not going to get that. 1.2 million voted in Borono for APC and 400,000 voted for PDP that you are used to. Bury that thought now. I'm not saying they won't do their rigging, do their abracadabra, add number, minus number here and there. I'm not saying they won't. What I am saying is that it is no longer centralized. It is no longer just there for somebody to grab the same way they promised him. So what does that mean? It's like this. When they say Kolu win a state, for example, Kano. Let's say that Kolu win Kano. So what's the number? Okay. Kolu scores out of 6 million voters, or out of 4 million voters, Kolu scored 1.7 million. No, that's too much. It can't. Kolu scores 1.2 million. Atiku scores like, if they say Kolu wins it, remember, they'll say, Atiku scores 800,000. Obi scored 700,000. Now, you see how close these numbers are. In the overall thing, they are more disruptive to APC plan than any other person's plan. Plateau State, Niger State, Taraba State, Benue State, Kogi State. You see these 5 states in the center of the north central. If anybody tells you that something is coming there for APC, they are lying to you. If anything comes out for them, even after they rig there, whatever they do, what will happen is that the number won't add up enough to give them an edge. You will find all of this out soon. I'm not saying they are not writing it right now. I'm not saying that they are not, doing all of the abracadabra. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, it will be so difficult to rig anything for anybody in particular when the entire votes have been scattered. And according to their own constitution, Peter Obi is already winning Abuja. Even if you win anywhere and you are not winning FCT, they will declare a runoff. Do you know that? Do you? I don't think any of you are thinking that, especially some of you Agberos, that are so used to fraudulent elections, violent elections, threatening elections, and the rest of that. You have no idea of what I just told you, right? No, you don't. Peter Obi has taken Abuja. So anybody will want to be president in Nigeria, after you meet all the criteria, popular vote, number of this, so you have to add Abuja. He's taking that already. Other states that could make up the number for Kolu in the north, they've decimated all of that. Kwankwaso, Atiku. Where else is all these numbers where are they coming from? If Lagos alone cannot give Kolu at least 3 million. I'm not calling Lagos for Obio. Don't mistake it. People who are in Lagos are already saying Thiefnubu will be beaten in Lagos. Not me. They say Obi will beat him in Lagos. But I'm not calling it. What I'm saying is that if Thiefnubu cannot win a landslide in Lagos that he has been the emperor of for 24 years, then problem day. If you are waiting for Kano, waiting for Kaduna, waiting for Kafansha, you know Kafansha in Southern Kaduna? The entire Kafansha has been cleared by Labour Party. Do you know that? The other person that is making headway in Kaduna right now is Atiku. They didn't tell you, did they? Pay attention. I called it, I said they are early reports. Okay? But I'm going to take you on to, I'm going to take you to Twitter, where we will see more live, event as they are happening and the rest of them. Sure you get. So, and then I will take it on from there. Again, the numbers are not adding up. And I'm very, very cocksure of that. Right? Let's go take a look. The numbers are not adding up. Call your leaders, Jaga Bandit and the rest of them. Trust me, the numbers are not adding up. No one has, it hasn't been called for anyone yet, okay? But let's say, I'm going to go look out for one thing in a moment. Meanwhile, if you are currently in any part of Nigeria and you are also participating in this election and you have one or two things to share, well, the line will be opened for calling, and that will be, what do you call it? That will be on WhatsApp call only. Do you get that? So give me a sec. Everywhere to Daru. That's all I can tell you. Okay? So where the Wike is battling in Rivers State as we speak, are trying to do everything to make sure that somehow, take a look at this one. This is, hang on. I'm going to go look at that. This is, I'm going to take them off so that they won't interfere with my voice there. So, yeah, that's University of Ibadan, Zik All. Okay. This may be a little bit disturbing. A few people were caught somewhere. Where is that again? Hang on. It may be a little bit disturbing, okay? But I am going to make it fast and then just like a flash. All right. Take a look at this. That is currently, well, that was a while ago, right?
Now go there. They never say anything. They never say anything. Don't borrow, but they never say anything.
Right.
Happy father.
So,
Happy father. Don't go
for those that were caught, during the election, for those that were caught during the elections, okay, here is another one who, I'm going to show them to you. Hang on. Let me bring that up.
Just imagine. Just imagine. Hey! Oh, Papa! This is funny. See this pen, no? Wicked people, Nigerians, police officers, just imagine. We came out to vote. We figured about to vote. And they know.
One sec. Nigeria election where policemen were helping to disrupt election in this case, yeah. Meanwhile, hang on. So here is the INEC official that was also caught rigging an election for people destroying people, changing the results. And unfortunately, she seems to be NYC, or what's it called, NYSC member. Unfortunately, a student too. Take a look.
And this is just very calm. And we Labour Party, Labour Party fans, we are just calm. They don't want violence. Now, you know that if it's not that you did this, you know what is going to happen to you. And put it as NMPP. So what is an official? An official, a presiding officer, a copper. Teach you about what you are to expect in this place. So why did we stay? Because verily, let me just be open and be honest with you here. This is going to go viral. If it's because we are in East, and East is just very calm, and we Labour Party, Labour Party fans, we are just calm. They don't want violence. Now, you know that if it's not that you did this, you know what is going to happen to you, right? Now, what are you telling your superior about this thing now? And you accept every consequences that will be given to you about this mistake. Sorry for Thank you. And put it as NMPP.
INEC officials rigging for criminals that kept them poor. Do you get that? So, yeah, I have one here where is the result counting, okay? Let me share that with you. The Nigeria election, right?
52, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83,
Right. That's one there from eastern part of Nigeria. So like I said, right, we'll be picking on as they are happening. And if you are watching as well, if you happen to be watching, there is a number on your screen. That number is a WhatsApp call. You can call in straight into the studio and you can tell us, especially if you are in Nigeria right now, you can tell us what is going on, especially in your own area, as far as today is concerned, so to say. Okay, so there are more, but I prefer visual videos or pictures. Okay, here is one from Ikeja, Anifowoshe in Ikeja, one of their results from Ikeja. Let me show you. It seems that more and more Labour Party are posting their results more than APC. This is a minor number, you will say. However, here is another one. I think if you check all the margin, okay, this is Lagos, Oshodi Solo, okay, their results. Oshodi Solo, where you have a Labour Party, there. You see it on the screen, Abi? So, well, I'll take you further in this, their election result. All of these are not result to say somebody is winning or somebody is going to win, but so far so good, yeah? For those who are able to share their result, because you know something, they said that when you vote, you have, you would have to go onto their website, INEC website, and then you upload after counting and the rest, right? After, counting and the result is declared, you go onto the INEC website and then you upload your results. A lot of people have been saying that they have been having problems uploading their result onto the INEC website. In fact, others said that a guy that happened to be the former commissioner in Lagos is working for INEC as we speak and is in charge of the IT. They said the guy has tampered with the server, before you know it, Obedient have put up his pictures. They have like, this is the guy. I don't know if the servers are back now or not, okay? But yet, people are saying that they are not going to go anywhere until they get to see the end of the whole process. And there are those who are actually, keeping up as their own agents, right? So, yeah. Oh, hang on. I just missed a caller. However, here is something from Okpara Square in Enugu. Okay. Although I would prefer, I prefer pictorial evidence. But I can also use this to explain to you, okay, what I said that the numbers that are adding up from the Eastern Nigeria compared for Peter Obi and the numbers that are adding up for, in the Western Nigeria for Thiefnubu, these two are in two disparity, polar parts, okay? Take a look at this one from Okpara Square for those who have released this, right? So, in one polling unit for presidential, look at that, 500 Labour Party, APC 1, PDP 7. Labour Party 430, APC 0, PDP 4, Labour Party 832, APC 3, PDP 2. So that's what I'm saying. Now, if you go to Lagos, even where APC won, they'll say, okay, APC scored 200. You will see Labour Party still making up to 80, 90. You get what I mean? In some places, right, they are scoring thousands of votes collated, which actually, like, if you say, reflects the reality in Nigeria today, except for those who have been so determined to keep lying and pretending, even when they continue to be victims of the policies and activities of these criminals. Okay. Now, I told you, I am not calling the election. I am not telling you. I'm not saying that this person is going to win yet, or that person is not. Okay. But these are real numbers. That's, even if you want to cook up anything later, you would have to cook them up against some of this emerging number. So, Ilorin, that's a Kwara State, Abi. Listen, I've got some pictures which are results. These are INEC issued result forms, okay? So they are not just something that people just write in and post on social media. These are after election results added. Are you with me? So in Ilorin, they said that the APC, like, see what I'm saying? 116. And Labour Party is scoring how much there? 42. But if you go to the east, you see Labour Party 500, 800, PDP, APC 1, 2. You see all these numbers. By the time they start adding them up, then you probably will understand when they said that there are more than 4 tweeting in a room, right? Now, let's see another result. Here is another result, okay? See, 111 for Labour Party. I mean, for APC, 61 for Labour Party. Do you get that now? So when they said that they are not planning to win everything, they are planning to get 25% here and there, but they knew places where if they want to win, they will win bigly. Do you get that now? That will actually solidify whatever they say they won there. Here is another one. In Ilorin, 141. Do you get that? Okay. Meanwhile, do not forget that Ilorin is also Saraki's zone, and PDP, well, it's APC state, but PDP used to say is their own home base. Right. I have my first caller who want to add to this tonight. Hello there.
It's their own.
Hello. Thank you very much for muting that broadcast. So, how are you, sir?
Pastor, good evening, sir. God bless you, sir.
Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah. Sorry to say, I wanted to hear from the northern part the result. How's it going well with Labour Party?
May I not lie you. Sure you get. But I would prefer something like this that you have on my screen right now. Either video or the result sheet before I can say something on them. And
I'm watching live on YouTube, but I just want to know more about it, especially the Kano State, Kaduna State.
Sure, please.
Is there any update from Kaduna State?
The update there is that I've given that earlier, but I didn't give figures, okay? Just like I'm not really giving figures now, except when I see videos that will tell you the figure, okay? From the report, right? Kwankwaso is doing well in Kano. Not well to win Kano for now, from what has come in so far. But the numbers that are being rolled to NNPP in Kano, they are drowning the numbers expected for APC. So that's why I said, for now, we haven't seen the total, but the ones we have seen so far, Baba, the northern Nigeria is also divided. There's no bulk vote coming for anybody there. Nobody is getting any bulk votes. Nobody.
What about Plateau State?
Well, Labour Party is leading in Plateau with the earliest report we received. You know, all the North Central, from what we heard, Taraba, Benue, what do you call it? Kogi, you will be surprised. Kogi of Yeyebelo, Kogi, Plateau State, and Niger State. It is 5 states. There are some strange numbers coming from those places, Baba. I would rather talk about them when I lay my hands on them. But they are indeed surprising. And they're not going in the APC favor. You know, the point here is that people thought, or majority believed, that whatever Obi does, or the obedient, as you say, they are just going to steal PDP votes. But you know what happened? They are hitting deeper. See, NNPP is hitting deeper into the PDP supposed vote up north. APC, who were like supposed to be comfortable, their own numbers are also being taken away by these two, Labour, PDP, NNPP. Sure you get. So it now shows that it's not going to be like, bulked and they'll say 1.5 million APC. Forget that one. It's not going to happen. Do you get that now? Now, no, it's never going to happen. But 1.5 million APC, 200,000 PDP, 50,000 Labour, bury that. I have that on record, but I would rather use pictorial evidence to back it up before I speak more, okay? But yeah, it is, in fact, all the polls that said this is going to be very tight, whether with rigging or no rigging, it's going to be very tight, and it's not going to be two-horse race. In fact, for the first time, this may go into a runoff. And when it goes to a runoff, it's just going to be about who is the first and who is second. So if Thiefnubu now, it is 100% sure that Obi is going to make that cut with what we have seen so far, okay? He will make a cut for the runoff. Right? However, we are not sure who is going to make the runoff cutoff between Atiku and Thiefnubu so far. It is too early to call, I would say.
No problem. God is in control. The will of God must be done.
Well, I believe you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, God, the will of God. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Beautiful. So I heard that Labour Party has been they have started raising alarm over failure or the problem with uploading results. You know, they say now every evening that they change the results. Abi? The Obedient said that what is one night compared to 7.5 years of agony, 7.5 years of slavery, 7.5 years of, their own supposed public servants talking down on them. So what is one night? So that's why I'm saying that we are not calling anything for anyone yet, but with what we have seen, we have seen so far, somehow, the Obedient have run the Agbadomite and the Mekamite. They have run them out of town. That I can confirm to all of you. So I'm going back on there. You know, I told you something about the person they said is likely behind the dodgy website of INEC, right? Now, this is his image. You see all this Gen Z. They're not can't joke with anybody. Oh. His name is Femi Odubi. He's the former Commissioner of Science and Technology in Lagos. Now, they said that he works for INEC and is currently being alleged to be behind the jamming network of INEC that is making it difficult for some of you to upload your results right now as we speak. But somebody's on the line. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Maya, good evening.
Good evening to you, Baba. How are you?
I'm fine.
You might need to mute that broadcast, okay? And just listen to the phone, all right? Just the phone, you and I, to talk.
Okay. Yeah, I've muted it. Good evening once again.
Good evening to you, Baba. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Right. So which means you are somebody who experienced today. Do you have something to share with us that we don't know? And which part of Lagos, if I may ask?
I'm calling from Alimosho.
From Alimosho. Now, from what I have heard from Alimosho, right? And you can tell me if this is wrong, okay? They said that surprisingly and shockingly, the Labour Party are hitting into Alimosho like people never imagined. Is that true?
Yeah, that is the truth. You know, of course, this election is election of the youth, and the youth have really taken it upon themselves to make sure that a new Nigeria is possible.
Wow!
And we are giving in everything to make sure they change all those people that have hold Nigeria and hold states, so that they can be able to liberate themselves from the shackles of our enemies.
Wow. So how was the experience for you at Alimosho today? Do you want to share? How was it?
Yeah, it was a great one. In fact, unlike what it used to be before, when the youth are not does not have interest in Nigerian politics and voting
or elections or anything.
But now, but now it has been, everybody have known that that these people really need our vote to succeed, and we have decided to give it to whom will be able to secure the future of the youth.
Well, good luck to that, Baba. A lot of us outside Nigeria are watching, and it's simply because of the damages we have seen from far. So if this is it, you are all already shocking us, and we wish you all the best in this. All right?
Thank you.
So take care, Baba.
Thank you. In fact,
go on.
Thank you. Beyond the election today, in fact, this is my first time of calling your program, but I always tune in to watch you, and in fact, you are one of the most brilliant people that God have ever created in this earth. I enjoy your program. And God continue to strengthen you.
Amen.
And bless you.
Amen, brother. Thank you so much. All the best, okay?
That's it.
Nice one. Yeah, let me take another call. I have another person, and I want to believe that this is also plus 234. Baba, how are you?
I'm fine. Good evening, Mayegun.
Good evening. Where are you calling from so that I can know what my next question will be?
Lagos as usual. Dami, I called yesterday.
Hey, Dami. Sorry, I didn't look at. Oh man, how you be?
Fine. In fact, I'm really impressed with what I'm saying today, except a few things I'm not really cool with.
So you are calling from Lagos. I want you to tell me about your experience and your area. What happened today?
Anyway, like the last caller said, it's been the election of the youth, and the youth are really ready for this, clearing up everywhere. That's just the obvious thing in Lagos here. In fact, I voted in Ojodu.
Did you?
And I didn't expect that Labour Party is going to win Ojodu. And as it is, in fact.
So what are you saying? Is that how you're going to drop it? Like, I didn't believe that they will win Ojodu. What happened in Ojodu? Tell us.
It's just a matter of landslide from every polling unit to the other, 92 to 16 and 8.
Wow.
101 to 34 and 7. It's just a wide gap, and I'm beginning to ask myself, but they said this man is the landlord of Lagos. I think
now, what is going on in Lagos? So you Lagosians are asking yourselves now, like, what's going on in Lagos?
Exactly. So, in fact, this made me actually believe something. I was in a meeting where these governorship candidates were interviewed, Jando, GRV, and all of these guys. And Jando said something that he said, the voters that these people actually said they exist, never exist in Lagos. That if we go back and start checking the pattern, there is a pattern that they're always having 800,000 plus voters. That they have people that actually do multiple voting, that they cannot exceed that margin.
And that's the pattern. I said something like that too on Mayegun's Diary Politics. I said, if you check all the election results in Lagos, you will realize that there is trouble. There will be trouble for Tinubu if a lot of people come out for an election. And it seems that what I said is about to happen.
In fact, it is happening already. It's not like it's about to happen. They don't have anywhere to hide as it is presently. Because people are ready to sleep in collation centers. And
said I'm seeing video, Baba. People are just there like, we know they go anywhere. Like, honestly, from here to Revolution Ground, and if they rig this election. Some people are already saying it. And I could see the determination, Baba. I could see it from here.
But just that I hate what I'm hearing in Ekiti and Ondo. In fact, I hate that I came from Ondo State today. Because we saw people that are voting on credit, like, vote for us, we'll transfer to you later.
And now, they were even transferring to some people's account. They were sharing fake dollars.
Yes, we saw people that are taking fake dollars and all. It's
just because you want to put people in a further bondage because they are Yorubas. So how could people be that?
Exactly.
That we are actually seeing right now. Assuming Kolu was even able to campaign properly, speak like a proper Yoruba person, like we know ourselves,
it would have been fine.
It would have been a different ball game. But we are seeing it. We are not deaf. We are not blind.
Mr. Mayegun, I don't know if you saw the picture of Remi Werepe holding this man to polling unit today.
I saw it too. And it was like she was holding him like that, like a frame.
That man is practically dead. I don't know. Why would you be trying to impose someone like that on 200 million people?
Like that.
It doesn't make
all
any
of you
sense.
Can become multi-billionaire within a month. And they will be laughing at them. And you know one thing, they would then be abusing all of you that complains. You better go and look for a job that doesn't exist.
Yes.
You better go and do something with your life and stop hating the president, Tinubu. You better stop hating the Tinubu children. You better stop hating. You better go and work for it. Where is the work? Jobless people.
One guy said something in my polling unit today.
Yeah.
He was like, they said we should go and join politics. Now we're in politics and we want to teach them the game.
Right.
Which is what is happening.
So you witnessed that in Ojodu today. So all we have been seeing from Lagos, they are not flukes.
in fact, there is no lie about it, except that in some areas of Ogun State, I think people have a date with poverty in those areas.
I mean,
so
the Yoruba-ness in them will be like, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see where that takes us. Dami,
yeah.
I'll take another call.
Thank
it's
you
going to
so
be a long
much,
night. We're going to follow it all along until we are tired. We'll go to bed. We'll wake up tomorrow morning, which is on the Sunday.
I'm not even ready to sleep.
Sure you get. Then we'll continue again. Sure you get. So, Dami, thank you so much, Baba. And thanks for calling in, by the way. So that's Dami calling from Ojodu. Fumi Oluomo. I don't know if I pronounce that right. Thank you so much, Ma, for that. However, here is a caller. Hello there.
Hello, my brother.
Hello, Ma. How are you?
I've been trying you because I'm always on the on your network. I always watch you. I just want to say, first of all, well done to you.
Thanks, Ma.
I'm actually calling from, but I've been watching all the events and I get all the information because my brother-in-law is a Chidoka. But this time I'm not voting for. I'm not calling anybody. Yes.
All right.
I told my people to go vote for Labour. I don't care if anybody in that family is coming out, you know. Right now, it's all about the people. Yes, I may be in London, I may have my children here, but at the same time, there are people suffering.
A lot.
Here you get.
That's true, ma.
The people are suffering. So I don't care whether it's not about me comfortable. It's about the future of my children too.
As well.
I mean, I want to come back home. I can come back home. Because of all the rubbish going on. I've been here for 20 years now, you know. But it's time to go back home. How do you go back home? No insecurity. You cannot take your children back home. You look at the people there already. And I was, you know, I live all my life in Lagos.
Beautiful, ma.
So, I live in Lagos, so I understand everything going on. I was born and bred in Lagos.
See? And what so for me, look at what they have now turned that Lagos into. Like it was like
I'm telling you,
like
you don't
also didn't grow up there too. Go on, ma.
I am just the kind of joy in my heart that is there. Lagos, Obolowo, Tinubu, Ole, Kolu. Look, I am so happy. Right under his nose.
One on my brother. One on Lenny.
One no woto ló gbà lẹ́ni yìí o.
One no party chairman one no ọmọ Gbajabiamila ní Surulere.
Ṣé o understand? Ló rò pé bóyá kó mọ̀ pé agbára mo máa ń gbọ́ bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, and I don't blame you. I used to be in the church. I was right in the church láti kékeré. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run là mí lójú. There is God outside the church.
I believe. That's why I always that's why mo ṣe máa ń sọ ti máa ń là. There is Nigerian God.
Benny.
There is God. For those who really believe.
The Nigerian God that make people láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù. Wọ́n máa ṣí church fún wọn. Wọ́n á ní kó máa wá sí church the Monday morning. Just imagine that.
To come and pray for a job.
I used to be very popular on Facebook. You know what you're doing? I did it to churches. My name is Ada Jesus on Facebook. Everybody knew me.
Is that you?
Right. Yes, it's me, my brother. I came with a revolution. When my eyes open, God showed me you can never find God in all those churches. They are all synagogue of Satan. So a lot of them, they have no knowledge of God. So you can't lead people to God when you don't know Him. So
that's right, man.
So when I find the truth, I came and this serious woto for them. All this anointing service,
they didn't tell you that you are going to hellfire.
Anointing.
Because you are touching the anointed.
Anointing, you already anointed. The anointing is the Holy Spirit Himself. So
you know where I disagree with a lot of them is that when they say, I am a child of God, you know, they say that to all of us. We are children of God. Right?
Yes.
So I then said, what kind of sin would I commit that my father will punish me?
That's in God. The one that came and died on the cross. My father
cannot forgive me. And you are telling me that my father will punish me except I do something for you. Really? And I don't want that.
Without collecting penny. Now you want to heal people, you want them to pay.
That's right.
Only first fruit every January. You just imagine this country. You tell somebody to bring the whole of their 30 days salary
and give it to you.
They don't have to pay their bills. Children are going to school in January. They have to pay school fees. And And then go to man to me àwọn lórí burúkú wọn tó bá ti fún wọn lówó wọ́n wá bú mi lórí Facebook o wọ́n wá máa send the message kémi ràn àwọn lọ́wọ́. Do I look like a fool?
No, they turn them to do giveaway. Do you know something, right? For the first time in my life, when I realized that a lot has gone wrong, ma, right? Is that we're usually very careful when it comes to our details. You know that, eh? But in this last 7.5 years, Nigerians are posting their bank details like it's nothing. Because somebody's going to give them 1,000 or somebody's going to give them 500 giveaway. Eh? I witnessed that poverty firsthand in this last 7.5 years.
Majority of the church no magbain. Okay, look at it. Let me tell you something. In the book of Ezekiel, God himself said it that the Shiloh that he has made desolate is a forgotten place. The Shiloh that we have is Christ himself. He is our rest.
Right.
Millions of people. Maybe don't manage the last one plot. He will see they should come and sow it. Just imagine that thief. Omaniko was sow as a seed. And this is how they do. So my brother, I deal with Owoto and I expose all of them. So I've been praying for the youth to wake up against these politicians.
And it is happening.
I don't care if
it's happening already.
And when they started this census, I took it up on Facebook as well. I did a lot of noise about it.
Right.
And I'm glad. And I told the youth, you'll be a fool. So when Obi came, many of them were talking. I said, well, some of you don't know Obi.
As in one underrate, show you underrate because I've always been interested in anybody that could take on the establishment.
This thing youth will turn against. It used to be among the old, so you understand what is going on. The time has come, the people have risen. Their kingdom shall be taken. Forever they will not spend politics. Because look at Ninu Kosekoi. Just imagine.
Many people think the president party to punish away. Confidence.
I'm telling you. They were voting and the children, the children were dying. I weep like a baby. People were dying, children were dying in the hospital. Because why? They don't have money, my brother. They don't have money. When they go to the bank, they could not even get money.
Even their own money in the bank.
Even their own money. And you see these people, they take this money. These politicians, they waste this money on Oxford Street. So I'm glad what is happening.
Thank you so much for being part of this tonight.
God bless you.
It's such an honor. Thank you very much. And then, we'll keep following and monitoring and see how this goes.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
And you too.
Thank you. Bye.
So I have another call on the line. I believe, hello.
Hi, Mayegu, how are you doing?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. First of all, I'd like to applaud your good job because I've been following your program for years now.
Thanks a lot.
I just want to point out a few things,
please,
tonight. Yeah, you are a political journalist, right?
Well, I don't think I'm a journalist, but maybe if what I'm doing looks like that of journalism, I just feel like I'm a citizen reporter. Something like citizen report. Where you are always like going to be like, in my own little way, but. Thank you, at least.
Okay, I agree with that. But what I'm trying to say is that I know you have your candidate.
I think you got that wrong. I don't. But again, if in the context of what you want to say, please go on. Don't let me interrupt you again, okay? But I don't. That's not true. Well, go on.
Okay. If you tell me you do not have your candidate, but tonight you sounded very biased. And this is quite different from
the first night.
Program.
Okay, go on.
You. And again, I do not agree with you allowing callers to be calling any of those candidates a very wrong name. Like the previous caller said, Tinubu is a walking dead man, is dead alive. I think that was a bit too much. We are Yorubas, no matter what. We should not lose our culture and traditions, right? Because elections come, elections go. I'm not in support of Tinubu. I don't care who wins because at the end of the day, whoever wins is going to still govern Nigeria on the constitution implemented by militaries. So no matter
I get you, bro, right?
I know that.
I get you, bro, right?
I know that.
Let me quickly add something too. All right. I get your point. Okay. There are a lot of people that don't like name calling. Do you understand? They feel like you can still do what you want to do. You can still say what you want to say without having to resort to name calling. Sure, you get. But here is something,
right,
brother. You have been watching Mayegu for a while. You said, have you ever seen any program of Mayegu that I call Tinubu a nice name before? Or call Buhari a nice name?
No,
hang on. There's the reason why I'm asking, because I just want to try to make ourselves understand ourselves in this way, right? I get your point. Okay. In fact, right, I appreciate the fact that you are raising that on the program as well, where we have a lot of people. Okay. Here is something. I don't like these people. I am biased towards them. I've never hidden that. You get that? For years, right, I have been biased against the system that has been so rigged, and I've stated my reason many times. You know that. Now, if tonight sounded like too personal, and then he presented me or put me in a picture that shows that maybe I have a candidate, I'm sorry that I gave you a wrong signal, okay? I don't have respect for Tinubu. I don't have respect for all those criminals. I call them names all the time. Do you get that? And I want my own supporters to call them names too, and they should mean those names. Now, I get it. As Yorubas, right? We should be very respectful. But here is where we are mixing it up, brother. Right? Omo Yoruba Newa. Do you get that? Which means when we have people with good characters and what have you, whether they are old or young, they will be accorded all due respect. But when people who are leaders, who have never shown responsibility towards the people they are leading, they deserve no respect. In my own book, I'm not saying other people shouldn't, but I'm not ashamed of calling them names, and I will never stop. But I get you, Baba. Tonight, election will come and election will go. Whatever happens afterward, right? Like I told people, if tomorrow they say Obi is their president, in my own book, I will take the picture of Bokwari out of my own frame and put Obi there. Everything that is happening in Nigeria, it will now become responsible for it. That's how I operate. Do you get that now? But again, I'm sorry if I gave you a wrong signal that makes it look like I have a candidate. I don't. I actually want everything to scatter. That's totally fine. I want everything to scatter. Yeah. That's actually what I want. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to have my way. Do you get that now? But that's me. Do you get? That's me. So thank you so much. That's
fine. And another thing.
Sure. Go on. Another thing.
We should not rejoice too early. We should
of course. It's too early to celebrate. So I'm not even celebrating other than go on.
Because the bigger part of the result are still coming, which is coming from the north. We all know that. So right now, I would just feel like everybody just calm down and
relax.
Let's hear from the north.
That's right.
I agree.
I do.
So I'm not a supporter of Tinubu. I don't even like
Baba, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter anymore. Sure, you get
not cross the line too much.
Yeah.
No matter what, right? Because no matter what he does, there is a limit to names I can call this. Because I have a parent. I have a father too, so we should not encourage this publicly. That's what I'm saying.
No, I get your point. See, you see, I didn't disagree with you. I just said this is me. This is me. Okay. See, let me tell you something. People have told me, don't you have home training? Don't you have elders at home? And I said, okay, maybe I don't have home training to respect thieves, criminals. Okay. Who is Thiefnubu's father? And who are the parents of these criminals who have done all of this to us? Did their parents also taught them to be dishonest, criminal, irresponsible, or entitled? So all of us will ask questions, Baba. Sure you get. It's me, Sure you get. If people say I no get home training, I'm saying that the likes of Thiefnubu, I learned that from them because their parents didn't teach them the proper responsibility too. And we should never miss that, whether they are old or young, right? Baba, I have heard you so loud and clear. I am going to take another call tonight. See, this is me, This is Mayegun. I am not asking you to just be like Mayegun, okay? I don't like these people. Hang on, Baba. I don't like them, and I've never hid that. I have never hidden that away from you. I don't like PDP. I don't like APC. I want to see them destroyed. Do you get that? Even though I may not have the power right now to do such, then if I see those who are doing them, I call them their karma. I want to see them destroyed. And I'm not hiding it. And don't come here to ask me to be balanced. I will never be balanced towards people who have done this to us. So, I beg, forget it. Don't even ask for it. But you have the right to your own view too. Okay? Baba, it's been a while. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Baba. Happy New Year.
It just disappeared on me. What happened?
I have been a quiet listener. I've been a quiet watcher.
How could you be a quiet listener when we had Yoruba Union, we had all activities going on, things you love to do, but you just disappeared, Sunday?
Yeah. I've been doing some things that took my time, though. So apologies. I'm apologizing to my people.
Well, you are welcome back.
Yeah, but Baba, I beg you, don't censor my talk.
Èmi sọ pé sí, èmi tí mo ń ṣépè fún àwọn èèyàn bí, àwọn tí mo dẹ̀ ń ṣépè fún mo máa ń direct pé mi sì máa direct ẹ̀ sí ni. Kí wàá sọ fáwọn tèmi pé kọ́ máa ṣépè. Baba, tépè bá wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ṣẹ́ o. Now you are responsible for what you say. I am responsible for what I say. And we are not saying all of this out of just sorrow. We know them.
Abu Shiri. Do you know how many lives Tinubu have destroyed in the
The lives they are destroying every now and then.
So, family and people here, this guy, he didn't think it through. He just called and started blabbing. He's even lying. I don't think that guy's an APC supporter or whatever. And I don't care.
It's like the kind of people that we say if you shake them like this, if you shake them too much, Agbado go they fall from their head, from their pocket everywhere. And say, but you say you know support Agbado. What's Agbado they do for your pocket? Say, I don't know. I don't know. Say Agbado did here. Well, it's all right. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Tunde, remember, people should not just try to pull wool over our eyes. Trying to make us feel guilty for disrespecting criminals.
I know one day. Next time, you shouldn't call here and tell people what to do. You can call in and speak or whatever, but don't tell people what to do.
Yeah, don't. This is my diary political.
And another example is this. And another thing is this. The mom that called him, so you want to tell her what to say. Then you won't go to respect. And sort of respect for respect. So he just needs to get up from here and what I don't know. If he wants to call him talk, say whatever to say, let's debate about it. Don't tell us what to do here.
No. Nobody tells us what to say. Nobody can tell me what to say. You know what I mean? And I'm not somebody who actually pretend to be what I am not in a way. I'm not a journalist. Nobody should see me as a journalist. In fact, I am not a human rights activist. I'm not fighting for your rights. I'm fighting for mine. And if you are ready to fight for yours, then we can team together and fight it together. So don't look at me and say you are a human rights fighter. You are supposed to be elder you will. They chase us. They chase us and they are stealing our destiny, stealing our future. And you want me to what? Fight for you? What do you do? You are not ready to fight?
In fact, and now respect
respect now. Let's be factual.
Respect Iran. Respect
I am the GO. Otiyensin. Sherry lẹ́yìn anyway tẹ́ bá ti rí wọn èpè ní kẹfì tí wọ́n máa ṣe èpè.
Bàbá àwọn ọmọ status ní everybody take pay me. Everybody take pay. If I block me, WhatsApp me, go block me. Do I support the Thiefnubu? Block me if you won't block me. I don't care. We even delete my number. I won't make you delete my number because they know.
Hey, Baba, these people are calling us someone Ali because of Thiefnubu. Can you even believe that?
Baba me.
People are questioning our Yoruba-ness because of Thiefnubu. Because of their politics. Now they want to turn around and start asking for respect. Or am I provoking you?
Baba, but if you know what I've gone through because of Yoruba Nation, and if I post, I have friends that will call me name. And you know me now.
Abusing you, attacking you, telling you that you don't know what you are saying. You are just sitting abroad and the rest of that. Then suddenly, we are Yoruba, so I am waiting for them to say I am celebrating Igbo man. You know where did you hear where he stylishly said, "I know you have your candidate," and he said he's been watching me all this while.
Hypocrite, they're hypocrite. Same people that saying you are
Yoruba, Yoruba, the bigots, tribal bigots, into Tinubu.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they have. Somebody. God, I mean, God bless
Baba, you, we need to talk and hopefully soon today.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Nice one. So I expect some of the callers people to also call in. But if you want to call in, I get answer for everything. I am Mayegun. I get answer for everything. I can listen to you. So just make sure that whatever you want to say in defense of Thiefnubu, say it with brain. Oh, I guess answer for you. Baba, sorry, not you on the line. I mean, you dialing the number that want to call in and speak on behalf of Kalu. You are welcome too. Please pick up the phone and call. But just make sure that you arrange waiting you want to talk. May you know talk against yourself. Baba, how are you?
I'm fine. The Buhari days and the Buhari didn't.
The Buhari did not choose and the Buhari did jatus. Can you believe that? So they are saying I'm biased. Everything must have been biased towards all of you. Do you know what you have done? Do you know the division you have caused? Do you know the lives you have ruined? You're asking me not to be biased. So may I call you? They do balance. Baba wait to. May I call they do balance report for APC? Share ya with me will say anything. We go tell me. We go make me tell you say. Go on.
The shocker is still coming tomorrow.
They say now their leaders go change the results.
Anything won't gbẹ́kẹ̀lé tẹ́lẹ̀. Imagine win your doing.
Is coming. The north is coming.
Ṣebí wàá kọ́kọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ tiẹ̀ náà. Wàá lè fi lẹ́nu pé kí omi ti ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi.
One trounce in your base. They are beating you in your own base. Yorubas are the point is this, Baba. Yorubas are rejecting Tinubu. That's what happened. When the result comes out tomorrow, even if they say he win Lagos, go and check the number. By how much? By what margin? That will tell you that despite all the voters, this and that, even Yorubas don't want him. I mean, you think, or do they think that Igbos are going to put all the votes there, all the non-Yorubas? A lot of us Malen Lola, like you said. I'm a Conco Lola.
Maigo, you see, I respect you a lot. Your analysis for this election has just come to pass. You talked on that. Do they expect people in Southern Kaduna to vote for that Muslim ticket? Look, now INEC has postponed the election in all the places there was
crisis and all
disenfranchisement in Lagos. They have already agitated the obedient base online now. Landslide no ma fi no anybody lola leko. Gbogbo àwọn Surulere tó ti cancel election. Now, if you look at the states that there will be election tomorrow, they are mostly in the south and middle belt. Obima know everybody danu lola.
I mean, our numbers from Walati, our Plateau, Taraba, Benue, Baba. I just hold on. I don't want bet like they said before I release them and say, CEO, I want make them get verified first. They are shocking. I want these guys are the ones who want to teach us something. Oh, as it is right now, there is no clear way now.
I was doubting the obedience before, but what these guys pulled off. It's high time our politicians understand that the social media has come to define politics.
No wonder they wanted to make sure that social media is banned for a day like this. They wish the Buhari never unban Twitter, if you ask me. Imagine if Buhari if Buhari never unban Twitter, by now, according to them, I don't even know if it's going to work. They were already agitated. Baba, are you still there? Okay. Yeah.
So yes. So before I drop, I want you to do a favor for me.
Yes.
Please, if you know what's it called, people handling Kolu, they should do emergency for him so that they can fly him either to France or to UK. So that anything that happens to him, they can manage him properly. I don't pray for that for him, but
they said
the way they will hit him. The way they will hit him in Lagos.
You know something, Baba? You know something? Yesterday, on Mayegun's Diary Political, Kolu people from the north and the south, yeah? They were everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Mayegun. Before 12 o'clock, Ashiwaju would they would declare Ashiwaju. I said, okay. Baba,
wow.
Today came. You know what they are telling me? Wait till tomorrow again. Tomorrow is another day. You will see tomorrow when the results start coming. Baba, she no be this social media we day. when this BMC were running riot on social media in 2015. Not be social media we did in 2019. When what they call the situation room, APC situation room that Fashola set up, they were already releasing results from Abuja. Yes. Remember?
Yes, so
by now they're already releasing them like, you know, it was like accurate. Oh, but this will not share anything.
Last election, by now,
by now, what disobedient are doing, now them go to do them. Sure, you get, if they were leading, if everything is working fine, this one way obedient they do everywhere right now, now this BMC go to do them. Even fake results, they don't post. Fake results, they don't post.
Another thing is, you see, another thing is this. But structure will return man party all those structure.
Violence
in structure.
Togri.
Buhari, violence in structure, and Buhari carry structure election in Nigeria and thing. So it means if you can destabilize the monetary system and violence, you are going to have maybe what's it called 100%. It will not be free and fair. Election is not free and fair.
Yeah, nowhere in the world you have 100% free and fair anyway. Yes. But minimum
will be able to vote.
Disruption.
Yes, people will be able to vote their candidates. So that's what's happening in Lagos and in other states. Imagine what's happening to Wike in Rivers with all the shenanigans.
I'm telling you, they are chasing electoral officers around the River State right now. And those ones are also those ones are also running. Some of them be like say they be Gen Z too. As they are running, they are posting on Twitter and say they are looking for me. Oh, I am electoral officer for Rumukoro. Help me, save me on Twitter instead of calling INEC. Wike is looking for them everywhere to change results. People were supposed comfortably. They told us comfortably that they will teach everybody a lesson. I've never seen such confidence and audacity in my life. You destroy the country. You killed the people.
How many polling booths? Wike had how many polling booth executive?
200,000. 200,000. Everything don't scatter, Baba. You know what they are doing right now? When Wike is posting picture, his supporters, they are posting pictures, results, not signed. And guess what?
Pressure Tiwa. Mayegun, please, we want Pressure Tiwa. Play video for us.
Yeah, I need Pressure Tiwa. If you see Kolu right now, I bet if they say, Baba, how are you feeling? Are you okay? We are leading, Mr. President. Oh, no. Pressure Tiwa.
Many people are in the bank because many people are dying. Everything are doing. Pressure ti wà bá sọ Yorùbá gbogbo nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ń lu yìí pressure ti wà èyí gbogbo ṣe sọ sẹ́yìn ìlú lé fún alówó wa anówó wá sọ wá di lazy youth náà sọ wá di lazy youth òun ni mo wà ní táìmù yìí tí mi ò lè lọ bí iṣẹ́ kò sówó èmi kọ́ lè.
Baba, pressure ti wà. You hear the part where I said that the people that are now the prayer warriors right now are the people that are gallivanting everywhere, bragging. Now them they pray now. You will see what God will do.
Exactly.
You will see what God will do. God will make Ashwaju defeat his enemy. I say, who are the Ashwaju's enemies? The voters. Oh yeah, Lord, defeat him one.
Mayegun, you know, you normally say something that before these politicians enter the Southwest with their crazy type of politics. They first of all disrupted the education sector. Then, secondly, the economics of the state so that everybody will be independent enough. They also disrupted it.
That's right.
So that everybody now become all right sat and all right man.
No, they now offer themselves as the helper. When people are lost, when they've taken everything from them, they now presented themselves as their savior. Okay, see, all of you are poor. I'm here to help you. Okay?
Exactly.
Even though he's responsible for that poverty. Yeah, that's what they do in Nigeria.
Exactly.
They destroy the people, then they will present themselves as the solution. So people now run to them and say, help me thank Honorable. If not for him, I won't be able to pay the hospital bill of my daughter. I would have lost my daughter. If not because of that Honorable, I will not be able to pay my school fees. It changed my life. Meanwhile, that Honorable is sharing what could have given you the best and quality education. It's not telling you. He's stolen the money that's meant to build and equip medical facilities in your communities. He's stolen them to buy himself latest car, build himself latest mansion. If the money is too much, he leaves Nigeria to Dubai to go and buy properties that he's never going to live in. Then he will come back and say, I have donated paracetamol to the hospital, to the clinic in my area. When you go to the clinic,
free eye check, free medical,
free eye test for
medical
all the poor, free eye test. All the things that makes them be like they are the ones who are now helping the people they destroyed. But not everybody actually know that theory, Baba. Not everybody.
Exactly. So if you now look at the way the voting pattern is in Lagos, people who are providing jobs, who own the jobs in Lagos, who stays on the VI island, they are voting against APC. But people who are benefiting
money,
from the economies of the owner of the businesses are voting for Kolu.
And
if you go to the universities, if you go to the universities, UI new, Unilag new, all the federal universities and state universities want to Kolu Mobe.
Where people are educated, you know, they don't want to have anything to do with such failure, of course. Who would
exactly? So it means that these people are very, very crazy people. Michael, let me leave the line for other people.
God bless
God
you,
will continue
Baba.
to bless
We are
you
watching. We are watching.
Our Yoruba nation and everything. We are still here 100% with you.
I told people, Baba. I told people, I said,
Baba. Thank you very much. Much respect.
Baba. And you too. Thank you so much. I told people, I said, right, the criminals in Nigeria, they know that Nigeria is disjointed. Okay. And the only person that actually mentioned something about the fraudulent constitution in Nigeria is this same Obi. He is the only person who said, listen, except somebody who have empathy, who is not going to turn his gun on his own citizens who are agitating because of marginalization, the obvious and physical marginalization of the people of Nigeria by the ruling class will lead people to agitate. It is normal. Now, you are now adding the religious, tribal, and what have you, coloration to it. So people said, we are done. We don't want to be part of this anymore. So if you have real people, empathetical people in government, they're not going to hunt you down like you are a criminal. Today, the criminals in government in Nigeria, they have criminalized self-determination. They will turn their guns on you anytime. But if the environment, if the atmosphere is conducive enough for people to have conversation, dialogue, that is where ideology, political ideology, and the rest of all those ideology around self-determination can flourish. It's not a fight. Because at the end of the day, the people will still have to decide themselves. But no, they will prefer the killers, the murderers, because Nigeria need hard leader. Useless people who care no hoot about anyone. Everyone who is against the criminality that they are perpetuating. There are so many. I've spent almost 10 years of my life, every day pointing out those of their criminality. I do. And for those 7.5 years, I've been chased, threatened, right? By those who are supporting the criminals. So, yeah, it is just to let you know that if I see anyone and anybody who is working to destroy them, I will give them my platform to flourish. So that's why I called you the obedient, the Akama. So they said they will shock all of us, including those of us who have always been against the establishment. I can't be like saying, now they shock all of us. Because even me, I won't lie to you. I'm still waiting for the big shock tomorrow. That they will announce your candidate winner and there will be no wahala, no war, no nothing. That is my own awaiting shock. If they declare Kolu winner, that's not going to shock me. Because I know it's now obvious. Abi? That they would have to do ×2 of what they normally do when they rig. Or else, look at Nigeria. It is exploding. And it's because of them. Hello there.
Hello, Maigu.
Hello, my sister. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling from Lagos.
Oh, you are calling from Lagos. And you're right, cool.
Not
is
looking
Lagos?
good for Kolu. Not looking good. Not looking good. I'm calling from Ikoyi.
You are calling from Ikoyi. You guys have ravaged Ikoyi for Labour Party. I have some of the videos. You've ravaged the entire area. So tell us about that. Tell us.
My polling unit is the same polling unit as the former deputy governor of Lagos, the one that came online to say Kolu was what did he say? Defending rubbish. They defeated Kolu. Silly, beat them black, blue, silly. I think that's about 400 votes.
Wow.
Labour Party got over 300, and the rest of the party.
The rest shared the rest. Wow.
And what the information I'm getting is that Labour Party has cleared the whole Ikoyi, Falomo, Balinde. I'm very surprised. Very, very, very surprised.
So all of you in Lagos, you are silent obedience. You are the silent majority they are talking about.
Do you know the funny thing?
Tell us.
As they were counting the votes, collecting the votes, the people standing beside me that were shouting, Obi, get to all the Hausa people. I was shocked.
Wow.
Hausa people, Igbo people, everybody was
shouting
angry
Obi.
At that polling unit. In fact, at one of the polling units, before they collected one of the smaller polling units inside that park, they were trying to play some hanky panky, all these APC, all these funny people trying to pull some funny, they chase them away, chase them a disgrace.
I saw a video where I think that one is around Aja, where people were chasing thugs, and it was the thugs that came first. Go on.
So basically, what happened was that they collected the vote because that polling unit was very small. People did not stay. I think there were 7 people were focusing on the big polling unit, so there were 400, 300 people. So people didn't stay at that one to collect the vote. So when they came, there were some people that said they were APC polling units that they wanted to collect, polling agents rather, or party agents. They wanted to collect, give them the results.
The election results, okay.
They said, no way. They said, no way, show us your ID card. Even if you want to get anything, maybe a copy of the results. Show us your ID card. They do not have any ID card. Next thing, they went to call one man. They were calling honorable that he should come. Yeah. He brought fake ID cards. The polling agent was a man. They were giving them women ID cards with women's pictures. Just imagine. Desperate.
Very shameless people, honestly.
In fact,
I mean,
at the moment, they're shaking wherever they are. I can't even imagine what Kolu is going through at the moment because it's not good.
You did him bad, though. You Lagosians, You did him bad. You made him count his votes like in backward, like a reverse. When somebody says, "This is my city. Look at my people. They love me. They short market. They short roads." They did about 18 rallies in Lagos alone. 18 to prove that he is the owner of Lagos. So all of you now watch them, Abi. So you have just been watching and you have been yimu.
Nobody smiling. People came, the way they came to the polling, it was like they were coming for war. Nobody was smiling. They wanted to vote, count the votes, in fact, they were even doing security escort because that polling unit probably had some issues. Yeah, for the ballot papers and the INEC officials, that polling unit probably had some issues. They were even threatening the INEC officials that you have marked your face. You don't want to give me the result. Like I've marked your almost. They chased them. And these are supposedly maybe posh people. People were not having it. Everybody is tired.
Wow.
Everybody is tired. And honestly, I know maybe it's too early to call.
Yeah, it's too early to call, but it doesn't mean that we can't acknowledge what is going on. I mean, why would we keep that when it's so everywhere?
Between black and blue. Between black and blue in Lagos, I won't be surprised. And he's probably crying, weeping under his cover.
Tomorrow is almost here, man. I know. Thank you so much. Ikoyi, I mean, those who are going to stay awake, tell them to stay awake. We are also going to be staying awake over here to see how this is going to go. Trust me.
Thank you, man.
You are so welcome. Thank you, ma, for calling in. I have another person on the line. Hello there.
Hello, Maibu.
Yes, sir. How are you?
My name is Olalekan Olarewaju.
Olalekan Olarewaju. Sir, you are live. Thanks so much for calling in, by the way.
And by the special grace of God, I'm a lawyer, and I'm proud to be a lawyer.
Oh, brilliant, sir. We call you, you know, my learned, well, I can't say my, I would just say learned, Kilobank, you know, how do they put it?
Learned friend. Learned friend.
Oh, learned friend. Yeah, that's what we say. My learned friend. But my learned friend, okay, colleague is if I was a lawyer, right? But yeah, okay. My learned friend. You are my friend, sir. Sir, please.
Now let me start from the caller that said they should be respecting Tinubu. That caller, with due respect to him, is a fool. Yes. If you are trained in your own house to eulogize a thief, that's no problem. And it shows your parentage. It shows your background.
Possibly your upbringing too. Yeah.
Yes, because if in your house you are trained to respect a thief, then that means your parents are thieves. With due respect to him.
Well, he's listening.
In my own house, when I was growing up in my own, I'm from Ekiti State.
Wow.
Now, when I was growing up in my own household, you dare not move with a thief.
No. No way.
In fact, if in our town, if they know you're a thief, you'll be ostracized.
Sure, you get.
Nobody will.
Sir, I have said this many times. Yeah, I said maybe because I grew up in Ijebu, I didn't grow up in Lagos where everybody just do whatever they like. Yeah. In Yoruba land, where in Ijebu, that Yoruba land where I grew up, sir, you are not welcome if they say you are a child to somebody that they said was once a thief. Even if that person is no more a thief, people don't want to marry their daughter to the son of a thief. Nobody want to marry their son into the family that they said this family they'll be thief. So how come we are now pretending that the politicians that are stealing our money, stealing the future of our children, deserve respect? I just can't I can't really wrap my head around it. Wrap my head around it.
You see, don't blame. Blame the politician. I will tell you the reason. Now, when until one man called Bola Tinubu appeared on the scene, we were still playing politics of consciousness in Yoruba land. Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in and destroyed everything totally. Destroyed our heritage, destroyed our culture, destroyed anything disturbing in Yoruba land.
Yes.
Look at your bars.
A traditional institution in Yoruba land. Look at the infiltration.
Yeah, no, apart from that, Obato Mubo, Nipala, Obato
Emir of Iwo Tawaka history, Iwo Olodo Oba, Ile Yoruba, Emir Iwo,
Olomugbon Palace.
Àwọn ọmọ Tinubu ni.
Ìkọ́nà wà ní ìsinmi, gold ló ń jíwà ọba dẹ̀ ni. Gold ló ń jíwà
ládùúgbò títí ẹ̀. Eléyìí tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí náà Olúwo Emir Ìwó yìí o. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ Ìwó ló ń ké tà ọmọ kí ló ti ń pè abúlé ṣòwò ọba ìlú tó ń talẹ̀ ìlú tó ń lé àwọn èèyàn pa lórí ilẹ̀ wọn gbalẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tà á. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
I will send you videos. I have 5 videos. You are gold in Ilesha. No, not Ilesha. Ile-Ife.
Ile-Ife.
Gold. Yes, illegally. We have an Oba that have 3 EFCC cases.
That's 3. Another one.
EFCC cases. Yes, Oba. The same Oba, no, see Sokoto to Lombe, Sokoto.
Oh, ní ọ̀fífẹ́ ní ẹ̀sà ẹja dárúkọ ẹ̀ for the sake of àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa. Oh, ní ọ̀fífẹ́ là ń sọ. Ọba tó talẹ̀ tó gbá àwọn èèyàn for over 20-something billion naira and he has that EFCC case. Yes. It's one of the compromise they have on him. That's why he can't say anything about Yoruba Nation confidently. He can't. Please.
The next I see that I've never seen
they desecrated the tradition, the culture, the everything, and they are telling us that that's Yoruba culture, that's Yoruba tradition.
Can you imagine near Ponisi and MC Oluomo near face of Lagos? MC Oluomo, the top last one. Oh, I want the face of Lagos.
They call themselves the face of Lagos. They call themselves face of Lagos. God bless you. And they K1, MC Olueron, Koko Safunya, and then the rest of them. I want the face of Lagos.
No, Yorùbá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá jẹ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Irú MC Oluomo ẹ̀ tó yẹ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì máa bá rìn. irú àwọn Koko Zaria bí kí náà pè wọ́n.
Koko Safunya.
And I'm still wondering, and then you now see Yorubas eulogizing them. Àwọn àmàlẹ́ àwọn actresses ọmọ àmà sátẹ̀lé wọn. I don't know about Yorùbá tó tí Yorùbá di rádàràdà báyìí.
But thank God, Yoruba ni wasa. You know us very well, right? Of course, this may happen, but Yorubas will always be Yoruba. When the real Yoruba sons and daughters will rise and speak, when he might disappear, it's a matter of time, sir. You know it.
The family, very stupid man. Very greedy.
To brag about it. He went to Oshun and he said, they said that you said I am sending a jailer to come and steal your money in Oshun. You don't have my money in Oshun. The entire Oshun. How much do you even have in Oshun? A whole state. A whole state. He was telling them, you don't have my money here.
This is a man. So I campaign rally. Somebody campaign rally. I do was for 5 minutes. Somebody do was for 5 minutes. I saw someone for 5 minutes. Rally is turning here. Rally is turning. Police of government to watch him back. Police of manifesto. I don't know. I don't know what he think he is. Very full of himself.
Very full of himself. I mean, like, I have never, like, it was the came out there way, the way, man, sir. Let me take another one. I think I have a Nigerian call, which could give us a little bit insight to what they are doing as well. Thank you so much, sir. So here, hello there.
Hello, Mayegun Baba.
Hello, sir. Oh, got you.
Mayegun Baba.
You see, one thing is this, you will tell me where you're calling from. Then I'm going to tell you to hang on for 1 minute, Baba, because there's a video I want to show to people where people are counting votes in northern Nigeria. Okay, just a glimpse. Where are you calling from, Baba?
Okay. I'm calling from Lagos.
If I say all of you are Lagosians on Mayegun tonight, it's like all of you are awake in Lagos right now. You are discussing what is going on, Abi.
We're monitoring it bumper to bumper.
Okay, hang on there. Ma show people waiting to go on for northern Nigeria. This happened about an hour and a half ago. Let's see, let me bring it on the screen. 1 second. Yeah. Are you there, Baba?
Yeah, I'm with you.
They are supposed to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but they're just like But again, I got that line, and I thought I should share that with people. That's from northern Nigeria. People said it's in Kaduna. Labour Party has won Zaria in Kaduna, by the way. I mean, it's unofficial, okay? Kaduna little finger.
I was also monitoring it online on Twitter. I've been following, but they are confusing and fake news. But I always look at it.
Except things that we can confirm the video, the result sheet. There's no point in saying it for a fact. There's no point. But we can see. Go on, Baba.
Yes. My quick one before I could go into what I'm about to say. Right. I want to really, I'm not going to sugarcoat, and I'm not here to like boost your ego or whatever, but I don't know. You are just, your platform really changed my mind. Like, it really, like, you might not really know the impact of what you're doing. Trust me, you might not know, because I might have converted family members, little ones, I encourage them to watch your show. Even my parents as well. Most of our parents, they are very, very stuck in their way.
It may take a while for them to change, but you will be surprised, yeah. on Mayegun's Diary Political, I have elderly people that make up 27% of my subscribers. You won't believe that too. People in their 60s, people in their 70s.
You know the funny thing is that my mom actually enjoys your show sometimes. Like she watches on YouTube, but you know this they just like sometimes I get so I feel like religion has really played a strong you know, this religion stuff, you know, they are so stuck in their ways.
When they are always like, you know, God will just intervene. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes, and I told them God is not going to come down from heaven to eat. You know, one of the things I hate the most that a lot of Christians say, I hate this mentality of 1,000 is dying on my left, 10,000 by my right. You know, as far as me and my family is okay, you know, we're good. It's not happening. Yes, I told them that is a very fucked up way. Sorry to say their kids, but you should live your life because you are not a victim today does not mean you cannot be a victim tomorrow. So you know,
we have seen it, Baba. We have seen people who thought they would never be victims. Okay, we have seen instances where people who felt like a news is fake news, only to turn around and realize that their own family member is actually a victim of that news. Then they turn around and start attacking. We've seen many things in this last 7.5 years.
Exactly. That's why
so don't wait to be a victim before you speak out. You know, that's what you said.
Before you speak out, exactly. That's you know, little by little, you know, like you say, it's a gradual process. But I can even tell the impact. I introduced my own diary platform to my siblings in the UK watch as well. I have a brother in Ireland that watches, you know, and I myself might be relocating. So, but you know, I just want to thank you for that consciousness because I myself, you know, I might have been it's not as if I was really, really interested in politics and what was happening, but I was just whatever happens. But I knew that the consequences of these rogues and criminals. The reason why I'm even calling particular because I've been listening to your program for like since 2018 or 19. I'm not sure for a while. But I've actually not called. You know, I've always just observing and all. But today I just have to call because I'm sorry to say that
today, which is great.
No, I can't carry it again because that caller that called previously and was trying to justify, please, is Kolu, is Thiefnubu, is a Jagabandit, is an addict.
Other people can say, Sir Jagabandit. Some can say, Daddy Jagabandit. No. But to me, it's what I say is. I don't hide it. So you get. For 7.5 years, on this street, these APC people, they reported my page, Facebook page. 4 times. They shut down my page from almost 500,000, nearly 1 million. They shut me down 3 times in the last 7.5 years. So I keep reminding them that listen, I don't like you, and I know you don't like me. So don't let us pretend. Don't come to me and say you want me to be balanced. Balance about what? I'll tell people that killing people is not that bad. Because
they just want to sugarcoat it, you know, they just want to look for ways to. I myself, it's not as if I'm obedient per se, it's not as if I so much believe in the system.
To them because I see them as
Exactly.
If not, right now Atiku and Tinubu go to talk about who is leading.
Yes, we're going to talk about exactly. I've said it that if the revolution, my own were on ground, I can categorically tell you for a fact. I'm not really old. I'm in my mid-20s. You know, I was never really interested in. I was just a normal young man who had aspirations and all, but we just got to know that the effect of the policies of these guys is affecting us.
You may never attain that aspiration with this kind of setting in Nigeria. Something will eventually make you want to do something, isn't it?
So exactly. So I'm on ground. I can tell you for a fact that I don't know about other people that lived in the time of the Civil War or whatever. But I can tell you that in my 25 years of life, it has never been this bad. My ego. It has never. It is. I mean, it's that revolution that I said it that an obedient winning or if it's Obi winning or whatever it is. If it wins, if they don't do their rigging or whatever, it is everything is. I feel like it's a revolution.
People are tired. If Obi wins, right?
Yes,
it's just to show everybody in the whole world that indeed, people are
Yes.
they are tired.
Yes.
So and they will never make PDP an alternative as they reject APC, I believe, right? I'll show you something.
Yes,
I'll show you something. Okay, sorry. Say what you want to say. Go on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. My and the reason why I'm very, very empathetic to this, why I'm staying to this, is not that I don't consider myself or my parents as wealthy or whatever, but I know that at least some people have it worse than us. Like we were okay, I said middle, but how we that it's even a bit convenient for us, and since we can the effect of this thing, like I'm seeing it directly.
The ripple effect is going to be unimaginable. Sure, you get if this whole thing eventually, if this whole thing end up being Obi, and people will say President Obi, Baba. I mean, I don't want to see. I don't really want to go into that yet. Like they say, there's no point in assuming. But we are not just assuming. We are seeing things. So we are projecting through that.
Yes, we are projecting because for them to, if for the way everything is playing out, which I know they would want to rig, but for it's not going to be business as usual because these guys are like people are ready, people are outside, still up to now counting votes in their polling units.
I'll show you 2 videos, right? I'll show you 2 videos, and it's not just you, okay? I'm going to show it to all of us, right? Another thing to see how the young people treated people who came to buy votes today. Here is one of them. Let me see if I can bring that out. You just stay on the line. You and I are still going to talk before you leave, okay? Stay on the line for me for a second, right? Now, there is a clip. In fact, 2. One from Abuja.
He came to buy votes.
But you will confirm that for me if you have seen it already, okay? Look at this. Somebody came to share money.
He came to... He came to buy votes. See it here live. Fucking live. He came to
1 sec. Right, brother. Sorry, yeah. That is somebody who is trying to buy votes, and the money he brought, you have to beat him up to get the money, right? Now, here's the second one I want to show you. Yeah, there's another one. Talking about the routing of PDP and APC. This is not a film trick. This is real, right? Now, Baba, if you check the screen, or maybe you should just listen, all right? You and I. Here is them counting their votes in Abuja. I said, when I see physical evidence, I'll share that rather than just the word of mouth, okay? Here is one. I beg, Baba, hang on there for me for a minute, okay? Don't go anywhere. So, where are we?
29, Labour, 30, Labour, 31, Labour, 32, Labour, 25, Labour, 26, Labour, 27, Labour, 28, Labour, 29, Labour, 30, Labour, 31, Labour, 32, Labour, 33, Labour, 25, Labour, 26, Labour, 27, Labour, 28, Labour, 29.
Right, Baba. I've got so many buttons to press, so I just thought you should hear that. That's from Abuja. They said that he's already taken over Abuja. Like, you see, where they said he's winning, right? It's like with so much unbelievable margin. Like, where is he coming from? How is that even possible?
I feel like that is more of a testament to the APC failure in the past 8 years. It is more of a testament. Yes, I know. Yes, it is more because it is so. I don't know. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and I'm like, these people will bring, like, why are they so rattled? That's the conversation, because I was telling them that, okay, Lagos State that they are talking about, and when they held their rally in Lagos, that they were attacking APM, I was like, well, this is the city boy, is the one that is Lagos, he created Lagos the city. What are you afraid of? On the 7th day, Tinubu rested. What are they afraid of? If they are so sure of themselves, why can't they, you know? I can't see how anybody would want. Tinubu doesn't represent me. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm a young man, but he doesn't represent me.
Nobody can blackmail me. See, Baba, you know one thing I believe I have done on this platform, is to keep reminding the Yorubas who are free thinkers, who have the mind of their own, to keep telling themselves that don't let anybody blackmail you. That Thiefnubu is this or that in Yoruba. Like, it's not what they say, okay? And it will never be what they say it is. And if you want to find out, ask Yorubas. I think they're already talking anyway. I mean,
the Alimosho local government that they have, they are doing it almost everywhere. You know, even in the corridor as well, the places in the corridor, they are winning. So I'm so glad I was able to call tonight. You know, I've been following your program for a long time, and this is my first time, but I just thought to just call and just give my own input. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you so much, Baba. Yeah, I'll take another one. Well, I'm going to take a break as well. I want to go and make myself another cup of tea. Now, if you are watching this, right, and if this is your first time of watching Mayegun and you enjoyed it, okay, it's always like this. We're always this blunt, but just make sure that if you want to enjoy Mayegun, you don't have favorite among the Nigerian politicians, okay? Yeah. Okay, because you might like me tonight, you may not like me another night. If my subject or my topic is going to touch those you like. Okay? But if you are kind of a free will person, right, then you're welcome. Subscribe onto my channel, right, and then set your notifications on. Okay, I will appreciate much of that. For those who have been sitting here, we are over 5,000 of us on YouTube. We are over 700 or so, or nearly 700 on Facebook. So if you haven't really liked this podcast, you can also take a minute to like it, okay? Subscribe to my channel, like it. And it's probably the highest live viewers we have had on Mayegun's Diary Political. The highest we had the last, we ever have on Mayegun's Diary Political was about 4,500 people watching live on YouTube. So we broke that mark this evening. So we now have over 5,500. So if all of you can take a minute and like the podcast, especially on YouTube, that would be much appreciated, okay? I want to connect myself with that, and I will take more calls, okay? Don't go anywhere. It's just going to be fun.
What shall I say unto the Lord? Yes, Lord. All I have to say, thank you, Lord. What shall I say?
Right. Sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Some of you said that you couldn't hear me for all I said. Okay. I was only saying that. Can you hear me now? Is it clearer now? Do you mind? Please let me know if it's better now before I say what I'm about to say, because I said I am going to make myself a cup of tea. Okay. My cup is dry. See, it's almost where's that? Okay. Yeah. See, it's almost dry. Nothing. So I've drank it to the last drop. So I said, if this is your first time on Mayegun's Diary Political, then you should take a minute. Okay. And then like that broadcast. We have over 5,500 of us watching live on YouTube right now. And we have, nearly 700 of us that Facebook allowed to see this broadcast, okay? So what I'm saying is that I am going to go make myself a cup of tea. You also can take a minute or two to refill your own cup as well. And at the same time, while you do that, you can like this video. So if we have over 5,000 people on YouTube and we only have about 1,400 of us, actually liking the video to show they are here, that is not impressive. So yeah, take a moment and do that. And then if you have been enjoying this conversation so far, right? This is what we do all the time. We speak to the political activities of the political players in Nigeria, their policies and all that. So you can stay back and subscribe too, okay? Subscribe, set your notification on, and when I come back from this making my cup of tea, I'll take more calls and at the same time get more updates. So I'll be back. Where, sorry guys, I'm back and I have somebody I have kept on the line just the moment I was about to leave the seat. So yeah, are you still there?
Yes,
thank you so much for your patience, Baba. So yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. What I want to say first, I don't know. I'm not a pastor or a bishop or anything, right. But I just want to say a big God bless you. You don't know. Listen, if the history of Nigeria is read out in heaven, your name will be there.
Amen to that. That means I have actually booked a place. Thank you.
Yes. It's not about what you do or the religious thing. If the history of Nigeria is written, the good history of Nigeria, your name will be there. And I pray that God lift you up. The little equipment you've got your little voice and your little microphone and all that. But I tell you, some are shaking. You're shaking them. You're about a lot of consciousness that is dead, you know, and I'm very, very proud to be associated with you.
Thank you so much.
First and foremost, I'm so happy, but I'm not. The way things turned out today, I'm not too surprised because I know that a lot of
you've envisaged it, have you?
Yes. Right. Do you know? Let me give you something because we keep talking about Yoruba Nation. We talk about Oduduwa Republic. We talk about IPOB.
Mm-hmm.
What I love about you is that you do not see yourself as a Yoruba man. You see yourself as a Nigerian first that has a conscience. You speak your truth. That's why it's called the Temple of Truth. I mean, if there's a better way of describing it, you say this truth. How you don't give a damn about whose goal that you. How do they say that?
Because emotion don't change facts. Even if I'm not comfortable with some facts, they are still facts. So I can't change them with my emotion. That's why I'm trying to pass on to people too that don't let anybody emotionally blackmail you when you know something is right. They will use everything. They will tell you are wrong, and they will go beyond that. Don't let anybody talk you down. Talk back and tell them that even if you are wrong, you are able to learn from your mistake. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself properly. My name is Jide. I'm calling. I live here in the UK, in London, and all that.
Brilliant, Jide.
From few days ago, my school WhatsApp. My president, this is my president that is supposed to know better. He's a vice principal of a school that helps to more young people that are growing up. Yeah. He posted something that was so racist. I said, please, I don't want to call name. Please put it down. This is about Nigeria. It's not about Yoruba or Igbo or whatever.
Ethnic and the rest of that.
He started having a go at me. He had a go at me, starting, throwing a petty insult at me.
Calling you Omoale, calling you betrayer. Those are their popular lines.
That was when I switched to Mayegun mode, man. I gave it to him. If you read my...
Shapali. Baba, tell me about it.
I gave it to him. The other people in the group gave it to him, and he calmed down. This is our problem with Nigeria. That is why we're not. But please,
somebody who is an educator with that mindset.
Educator, exactly, my brother. You see, this work that we're doing right now, what we're doing right now, we should all be mindful of one thing. That is, let's not be carried away with the euphoria. No. The work has just started. We need to support this guy. He's a team. He didn't do it. Obi did not do it. It was collection of everybody.
Maybe you remember when I said, don't let us pretend that we don't know the history of what Obi is inheriting. These young men, these young people, they boldly took Nigeria to the shockest and they gave Nigeria the rudest shock in 2020.
Exactly.
They shook the establishment, and all of you are underrating them because Obi left a popular party, big party. I mean, who among them? Tinubu cannot leave his own party and go and join a party that doesn't have anything in 10 months and say he wants to be president. None of them can try it. None of them. But it is not Obi. It is the forces behind it, the frustrated people. I said, these Nigerians have bottled anger. They are looking for where to discharge it. Here you get
who to release it.
To release their anger on. All of you are not seeing that. You are calling them names. I said, are you sure you will laugh at these people for long? Are you sure they won't disrupt the whole plan? I've been saying this for months. It's happening.
We have just seen today that the only structure that they had is Togri structure.
Togri violence and vote buying.
A murderer. In fact, MC Oluomo he should be rotting in some jail, waiting trial. I mean, we shouldn't forget about Funcho Williams. They murdered him. I don't want to even start calling names and everything. They knew what happened.
The person that was arrested, he was in prison for killing Bola Ige. He won an election in prison under PDP. He is part of those who are now working with Thiefnubu. Thiefnubu used to be Cicero's political associate or son, just like Abraham Adesoya, Bola Ige. They killed Bola Ige during PDP time, and they rewarded Omi Shori for the death of Bola Ige. Don't let us forget all these things. So that's our children and people who are coming behind us, they will not worship criminals and call them heroes of Yoruba land. That's why I'm going to use my own mic to tell everybody.
Before I go, take a note of my number. I sent you some videos today on WhatsApp, and that will have supported you and all that. Because I have a lot of contacts in Nigeria. They keep sending me stuff and all that. But one thing, what we shouldn't be discouraged. Even if tomorrow they should announce call as a winner. This drama have not finished.
It's not over.
Obi is still going to be the president. I will not say much. There's a video I'm going to show. I'm going to send you later. Much later in the night. Because I'm not sleeping today. Even today, I've not stepped out of my front door. Right. I just been following collecting. I'm going to send you a video, and when you watch that video, you will shake. It's going to shake you, but it's very, very confidential. But that might be another, because I believe that
take a look at your number the second time, so that yes. Go on.
I think some ANEC chiefs have collected some egunje. I believe.
Baba, today they don't collect them since yesterday. Before today, they don't collect. Now to carry out the job be the problem. You don't understand. See, everyone who got paid just to deliver now is the problem. Look at how Wike is disgracing himself in Rivers State. Somebody that would have been their best governor. With all they said he's done, built road, build this, build that. Yeah, he's actually finishing everything tonight.
Part of the video I'm going to send you will tell you, it will show you Wike's future. You'll be shocked.
I can't wait.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll take another one just before we go. So yeah, I've managed to get 1,600 people out of 5,000 people on YouTube to say well done, Mayegun, by liking the video. If you haven't, please do. Please. Hello there. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. You get loco. You're 5,000. You get loco. You know how many people will die right now? I can't imagine. So you see how that everyone the way you did. You go shall find your way. Good enough.
Well, I'll be there when you are for our logo to take the video.
You were in Lagos. See, she you are Lagos in December. Right?
Wait, now look at give you small G.
Oh, yeah, no. And they listen, all of us.
I said there's something when I did Lagos. Even for my area, for Kenya, one say rally up the placard Tinubu.
Yeah.
Terrible going at the end of the day, am I the brunch? I'll do more, you know, no more about it. Support, I'm going to support you. I let you with give me support. Money, and you didn't go to drive only. Baba, only so for me, so for ọmọ bàbá ní kàlẹ́ndà tọmọ náà bá sún kò giri bàbá á yíjú padà aláàgbóyìnbó àsòyìnbó mọ́sẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ ti dojú
pressure ti wà everywhere.
Pressure ti wà bàbá pressure lè tó wà ojú pressure tó máa ń jáde nu engine organizer lọ tó fi fẹ́ máa lò bàbá. Pressure lágbára àdé tí
left, right, and center.
Then make I just quickly pass one small message.
Please.
See, olófò tó pè wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn ìgbà yẹn mo ti ń sà láti pè Mayegun political diary kò sí fún irú ẹ̀ àmọ̀ pé irú wọn pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí platform. Tó bá pè wọlé irú ẹ̀ mí ìjọ mi nítorí pé ọ̀rọ̀ election tó wà ní bá everybody ń ṣá láti pè wọlé tó bá pè wọlé on a normal day ìjọ mi á gba wòtòwòtò ẹ̀ ní àtiwájú àtẹ̀yìn ló ti máa gbà.
Mo try láti fún díẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ láti kó mọ̀ pé tó bá sọ pé o ti máa ń wò mí tipẹ́tipẹ́ you've been watching Mayegun you won't say what you just said. That's what I felt like.
Torí ẹ̀ burú ni.
Ṣé you get it? Because àwọn èèyàn see baba at the early stage people are telling themselves that this is not a joke o Irumole. You remember there was a time that, I used to feature on people's program on this Facebook everywhere. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. I'll be like, on this one, they will say, Mayegun, they are bringing Mayegun. Oh, we are bringing Mayegun to this program, to that program. Do you know that there are people that will contact some of these guys later and say, see, I don't want you to be bringing that guy to your platform. He's somebody who doesn't have any respect. He doesn't, I don't really like him. I mean, telling people, maybe say people will won't use me to boost their own pages. Their followers will be telling them, don't bring him back here again. I don't really like him. He's always insulting the elders. He has no respect. So 6 years after that, somebody is now saying, I'm thinking that you should not be biased. You are very biased tonight. Every night, man, was biased. When it comes to PDP APC, you balance.
I know say now because of say or Bobo elections, everybody was Gbajabiamila. I make you no get chance give am well.
I'm trying to be nice.
Because no, Baba, don't be say trying to be nice. Normally, why person like that go call in? What do me pay me to but when we fẹ́ come back below we yẹn pé ìjọ wo ló ti lọ sí Naija gbẹ̀yìn kó lọ wo nǹkan tí ojú àwọn èèyàn ń rí.
For real.
Baba, na this today na I make am 3 weeks where I come from Naija. Ẹnìkan máa sọ fún mi lórí platform pé máa Yorùbá ni wá mọ̀ pa ní culture ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀ máa gbá gbàlagbà sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò yẹ kó máa bá tánlágbà òfò tánlágbà àyà. Àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ẹ kàn tì sínú kànga abọ́njá wèrè.
Kádà yẹpẹ tí kànga yẹn ní pé kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ 6 feet.
Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ bàbá láìsẹ̀ tí òkú wọn kàn tì wọ́n sínú kànga kàn da ẹ̀pẹ̀ bò. Kàn da kọ̀ǹkéré kan lé lórí.
Ká má pàdé
wọn. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ pé
àwọn yẹn ló wá ń wá entitled tó ń wá respect. Ṣé wò lágbàá lé ṣé báwọn àgbálẹ̀ tí ń ṣe rí nìyẹn tó ń bá yé jẹ́ tó ń bá yé àwọn ọmọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kákàkiri with their different selfish policies and all that. Ṣé báwọn àgbà tí lè tí wọ́n ṣe rí nìyẹn? Ìwọ ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ṣé wò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ò lágbàá lé ni? Àwọn olófò àwọn Thiefnubu lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn àwọn olóṣèlú tó da ilẹ̀ rú yẹn àwọn tani àwọn ìyá wọn tani bàbá wọn àwọn tó ń kó bọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn kọ́ lọ́ máa pààyàn yẹn àwọn tó ní kọ́ lọ́ máa gbé ballot paper yẹn tani ìyá àti bàbá àwọn olóṣèlú tó ẹ̀ pàwọ́ wọn ṣé àwọn ìyá àti bàbá títí wọn jàǹdùkú lọ́kọ̀ wọn olè lọ́kọ̀ wọn so èmi tí mo wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lèmi ò ní respect torí mi ò lè respect olè ẹ ní jèrè ara yín kan tí máa ń sọ fún wọn nìyẹn o.
àmì àṣẹ àwọn àgbà tó ti ta respect.
o má jẹ́ kí n ṣépè fún ẹ bàbá ṣẹ́rí màmá èpè ẹnu yẹn tẹ́ bá ṣẹ tó bá gbà yín létí ẹ máa gbé yín mì ní like yín máa yọ sí yín lẹ́nu báyìí ẹ máa gbé mi ní ní ṣé ìpè yín mọ̀ this is not 1980 o this is not 1960 o this is true I mean this is 2023 is either you live now you live in the present or you just disappear you can't threaten anybody with màá ṣépè fún ẹ o ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ ìfẹ́ dàgbà ṣá you want to grow old we are seeing all of you making policies that are killing young people they are dying before their time and you are still saying ṣé fẹ́ kí n ṣépè fún ẹ bàbá ẹ try ẹ gbọ́ ọ̀ya ẹ try ẹ face to face tó bá gbà yín létí èyí máa yọ sáwọn ní ẹ máa gbé mi ní.
where dem slap person like this first dey come out oyin jáde ń bẹ̀.
irú etí tí ọkọ máa yọ eruku báyìí ni tẹ́ máa rò pé bí a pé wọ́n pè silencer sí yín nínú.
àdúgbò máa yọ oyún.
So anybody no drag anybody anywhere. Our elders, the woman issue fed dagbani. We know that all the agbalagbas we dey around, all of them politicians and non-politicians. Our gone, they've destroyed the future. That majority of us gone. No, our young people may turn the dagba. Are we not seeing it? Some of them will die for poor medical reasons. Some of them will die for the for the high-handedness of the state itself. Some of them will die due to the injustices that they are meting at them. And they are like that in their hundreds of thousands everywhere. So you can
between man and God, this one will then tell me, confirm, now pidgin English on the speak so from my papa area where my popsy build house, under Ikeja, just one bus stop between Ikeja along for cement area. 2 young boys might drink what do they call this this what they drink what they kill them
sniper
Baba. And if you hear the reason
they follow everything there
young people they get depression. 2 boys drink sniper no reach 20k
young people they go to mainland bridge they jump inside water Igba olodele aye Igba when did they how old are they? Nigeria is show shige for some of them. Some of them are falling into the hands of hard drugs, waste life. Some of them are falling into the hand of depression. They are dying there. Nobody's actually taking a data on them because it's Nigeria. Here you get.
You go see young girl, small girl who's supposed to be school. Somebody go tell and say, in they do prank. online, go say remove your bra, go give you 10,000. I should go remove a bra for street life. It's only 10K. Turn the whole young girls to prostitute. They will say that they do hook up. They don't even know who they want to go meet. They
will just give them address
online.
And many of them will go and they will never be back.
And at the same time, all these evil politicians, and they use most of all these girls.
I mean, Baba, come to think of it. I've been around politicians in Nigeria, okay? And whenever it is nighttime, they will go to the universities, they will go to the campuses, they will go and pick all these young girls that they will give money to. It's like it's normal, it's routine. They say they call it hook up in Nigeria now. Sure, you get. Back then, we call them runs girls. They don't want to call themselves ashawo. They don't want to call themselves a prostitute. They are students. They will say, I'm a student, I'm not ashawo. I'm a runs girl. Now they say they call them hook up. They have apps for them. And that's the future, isn't it?
You know, say that hook up, for Kenya where I display, more than 3-4 boys, they show me the app for their phone. Because at the extent, say, people they call hook up, and here they say hook up.
Hook up.
The next thing, young small girls, Baba, my daughter will be here. She dey work, she dey college. She's just 20 years old. All these girls never pass between age of 16 to 20. Small girls. They even they put noodles on those apps. And they look and say, what in this country? Waiting my country talk. One idiot to Lori Blue based for in comfort zone. Comfort zone. Also, Ọlọ́run kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ́ fún ẹ bọ̀bọ̀ ìwé ìpè wọlé yẹn inú ẹbí mi bọ́lá lẹ́yìn ọmọ olóògbé gbóná lálẹ́ yẹn
Ọlọ́run ọkọ̀ lọ fẹ́ lọ bá náà fẹ́ lọ bá evening yẹn jẹ́ lórí Mayegun Sari political lọ́sọ fáwọn èèyàn you are telling people on Mayegun Sari political you are telling people on Mayegun Sari political to respect criminals about oni àtò. Like, I wanted to say that to him, like, Baba, you get confidence. But he kept saying that I don't support Tinubu. I'm not supporting Tinubu because we are Yorubas and all of that. So I'm like, Baba, I know they play that trick on me. That's why when I was responding, I was very canny. I just put on that smile, very canny. Like, you know one thing, you see, it's me, it's Mayegun. I don't respect them. All that smile, in skin to all Nino. I'm happy that I'm able to handle that. You don't tell people here how to talk about the politicians. You don't. You don't tell them how to talk about pastors.
Thank you very, very much.
God bless you.
I really appreciate you.
You too. Thanks so much.
After the election, we'll continue our normal.
No, we just want the old noise to be off, and it's almost off now. Yeah. And then I will see what happens next. See, they have already started saying that with what they have, if you want to rig election, that means if you have a ratio 40 to 60, that's when you can rig small, But if you have a ratio 10 to 90, even INEC can rig it. But they said, well, whatever INEC cannot rig doesn't exist. And some said that we will find out. Irumole, thank you so much. I told you, as in Moka results. See, Baba, the joke. See, Baba, the year. I saw one result there. I said APC that they are so afraid to even post fake results. As we were talking, I just saw the APC results. Yobe State that they haven't, Taraba State, that they haven't even started a coalition, so to say, local government level. APC, and guess what? They gave Labour Party 0.0000000. You know, all the local governments in Taraba, APC. Take another one. We'll see how it go be. If you want to rig us now, because you can only rig us if you get closer. This margin, if you rig us, well, you will not have to worry about what we post on social media. You would have to worry about what is coming to your door. That's what they are saying right now. And I'm here. I am here to help them add fuel to idiot. I am here to encourage all of them to say, Emma Bao, no grill. If they rig you, face them. I go to pray for you. No grill. If they rig you, Irumole, might take another one, which is going to be the last one tonight. We can call it tonight. Nice one, Baba. So I'll take one more, and then we can call it tonight. Okay. Hello there.
Maye.
Balagba.
MOB, sorry.
Hey, o ma ti pé 3 days, ke? How are you, sir?
Ó pé. Mo máa ń sọ kíní kan fún ẹ pé táyé bá gùn ni àní nìdí ẹ. Torí ayé ògún la ṣe ń pè ní Máyégún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, bàbá.
Máa tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, ó dàbẹ̀ ni pé ó máa need the baptism lórí programming.
Ó ní ó parọ́ ni. Ó ṣe ló parọ́ fún wa. Ipe ó ti wà lórí programming for a while. You can't be on Mayegun's diary political and say what Mayegun is doing is surprising you.
I'm telling you.
Like you can't.
I'm telling you.
It's not possible. Because it's either you
don't
even like me. Yeah, sir. It's either you are somebody who will not like me because of where I talk. Yes. But don't pretend that you are surprised that I don't have respect for them. When somebody did that, we can easily tell, sir, that this one, on disguising, we're in disguising.
It's not so funny for me. It's not so funny to me the way you answered him. My people won't win now, picking all lower glasses to me. Why if I a sign of victory, if I had the lady I become, because you do funny education, you do Babe straight.
Because yes, sir.
Oh my God, my son, lower Nibita Bade insane.
Go on.
Nibita Bade insane, Tanwu insane. I think Nigeria are ready.
If they have the chance, they will
now,
challenge
look at
the oppressors.
Only 2 weapons. Only 2 weapons. Not compressed on you. Not them misbehave. Monetary, monetize the election voting system. And at the same time, Togri. Just that, those that 2, yeah. Mo tún rí pé ibi gan tó dàrú láàárọ̀ wọ́n tún lọ vote ń bẹ̀ Labour tún win bẹ̀ again.
One no, Elegushi.
For you to know that people...
hearing about the Elegushi side, sir. One no Elegushi mo Egushi as we speak today.
Most of them, we have never gotten to that. Yes, we have never gotten to that bottled end. Blast, look at all these things. I never knew that this. Okay, look at it very well. The percentage the youth to vote is 65%. I was telling one of my friends, let us give them that 15. See, one get 35. Lori 35 when you have to make 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what people said, sir. Somebody told me when I was looking at their numbers, they said if there is a low voters turnout, which normally should work in the favor of the ruling class and the rest, they said if everything is done free and fair, low turnout, it go still beat them. I said, confidence will in boys in name. When I want to man,
àwọn area kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ó ń fún mi ní ẹ̀fọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà òun lè kó yẹn èkó yẹn nìkan mo fẹ́ kó máa mi yọ ojú Tinubu ojú kan ó máa fojú kan rí náà kó lè mọ̀ pé ready moment àwọn èèyàn máa ní kò sí ẹ̀kan tó ní ayé for life
champion forever current champion ló wà
kò sí champion forever current ló wà current yẹn náà ló dẹ̀ ń jẹ lọ ó dẹ̀ wù mí kó má kú kó ṣojú ẹ̀ ojú ẹ̀ gọgọgọgọgọ ẹ̀ kó ṣojú ẹ̀ gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kó fún ara ẹ̀ rí fún ara ẹ̀ pé
àwọn agbèrò yẹn ò lè deliver Èkó I'm surprised.
Ìdí mo dán ti fẹ́ deliver Èkó kó tí mo fẹ́ deliver Èkó náà kò síbẹ̀ look at immediately when that guy tá a máa ṣe baptism fún bóyá a máa fún ní day lọ́sẹ̀ yìí ni tá a máa ṣe baptism fún bóyá one lawyer called lawyer Olalekan invite him to your program.
I should.
I'm telling you. Invite that man to your program. You go know.
Better still, I can throw the open invitation and do people's parliament before the end of the month. With people's parliament, we can harvest different ideas. You know that. We
don't need to be censoring our voice. Why will you be telling me Kima romance only? Kima romance and to abroad Kima romance and to Mama want to one late to Mama Fishiwa Sabai or to Mama Mama Toro and you can't blame them. You can never blame them. Just because this is how the system is. What you weaponize everything. What you actually weaponize the senses to Oleni. What to for one fake dollar one damo. What to so for one okay, drop your account number with transfer. Lati get Tamaegu. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè ṣe transfer. I'm telling you. For you to know, no.
Weapon, sir, I said something a few days ago. I said, if you want to make transfer, do your transfer on Friday, because on Saturday, you may begin to experience a network issue. It is deliberate.
I'm telling you, just a coin. Last one, you won't try to transfer, last get a pull up, coins in you to transfer to somebody in Nigeria. Coins in you. And I just, for 2 days, I was just on that GTB. We were just rolling. But for this level, I'm not talking of the general election in Nigeria. I'm talking of a Konikon. Look at how much you Tinubu. When your glasses load you wear it. Look at how the thing just the flow for street.
Papa, one money what you body loan. One on you body loan. Want to learn normal Alausa, sir. Alausa lo ti vote. Want to learn normal Alausa. Àwọn èèyàn wá sọ pé àwọn ò resign.
Ó yàtọ̀ fún wọn tí ì mọ̀.
Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àwọn ò resign.
Both times tí wọ́n fẹ́ rí pani.
Okay.
Well, look at the so-called INEC. INEC will upload anything, right?
And
they will have bashing way in St. Run over senior election.
Oh, tight.
If it's again any of two of them, my brother, you go come see margin. Baba, you go see margin, you go run. Because those youth, they stood to their still when they
proved themselves. They proved themselves. So everybody talking down on them all this while. There's nothing wrong if you all see. Yes, sir. Even if you didn't believe that they could push this through, right? With what they have done today.
If they lose,
yes, sir.
Wallah, they made me proud. If they lose, if Obi lose this election, they still made me proud for the youth to stand up. Now, when you look at it very well, people will be verifying all they are doing in office for 4 years. They say, for the allow, I say, Moshe Dada, say, Moshe Dada. He just Tamalo Joko, Tamalo Ko, consider myself, I've found your low, only Dibo. We will know.
Wow.
We will know. Look at it. We will look at all those margins. They are crazy margins. Look at the rivers go for a we can go for a go home.
I think we'll get to the universe. They are carrying gun everywhere. So true.
I'm telling you, everything we are saying ourselves. It's just come and say, and we are we pay.
Wow.
Useless.
Useless. Useless.
Damn too useless. Useless. It's down to useless now.
Wow. God bless you. Any nice night rest. Tomorrow is another day. We will follow this to the end, sir. Thank you so much. I'll take this and I will call it my last. I've not spoken to my friend for a very long time. One name. The number.
One name. Your own is now. It has now moved to another level.
Osita, I get too many titles. Sometimes I don't even remember. But
you know the meaning of
go on.
You will ask me what is the meaning of one name Dioto.
Right. What is the meaning of one name Dioto?
You meaning my brother too sweet, my beloved, my begotten brother.
Wow.
That is what.
Just like something that say my begotten son, in whom I am
well pleased.
Brilliant. I like that.
Do you know why I am well pleased in you?
Please tell me.
Because you have said this thing all over again and again and again. You have told them. Some of us have digested it with you. But as far as this program is concerned, you are the anchor of this program. God has given you this mantle of leadership. And anybody that comes around wanting to discredit you, trust me, that person is discrediting what God has planned for him.
Wow.
Nobody came to this world wearing clothes. Those things, that particular thing is something that encourages me in life. If everybody look at it, it makes nobody indispensable.
Of course.
Everybody came to this world naked. And you will go home naked, no matter if they put gold and diamond in your casket.
Forget it.
You will go home
Whether
naked.
they born you with a spoon, or they born you with silver or gold spoon, or they born you with a wooden spoon, or some of us where they no born with spoon at all.
Spoon at all.
We came same way. Oh.
Now
and
the
we will
same
leave.
thing will be.
Same way.
And we will leave. So it's always a pity when you see a man. He will come and think he is Lord. He is Alpha and Omega. Today is a lesson to everybody. Either anybody likes it or not. Today is a lesson to all man.
What happened in that Lagos? What is going on in that Lagos?
Everybody that I am the landlord. The man that calls himself the landlord, the number one landlord in Africa.
Lagos.
Even in that same street, that is street of Bodilon, he was beaten there.
Front and back, he said. I keep saying it. I have videos. I've shown you. Front and back, they beat him.
Yes, according to him. My brother, I would not lie to you. I've not slept since last night. This is American time. I've not slept.
You've been following things or you've just been busy?
I've been following things.
Right.
I've been following things. Yeah. So, because I have more than 20 people that I talk to based on what is going on
at home.
Look at the landlord. The landlord self is not even a tenant. He was beaten according to his word. He was beaten balably.
Blue black. Bulaba. Blue.
Bulaba.
I'm not joking.
Blue.
He scored 2 votes in front of his house. He scored 4 votes at the back of his house. There are videos, Baba. There are results shit there.
Even with the intimidation.
Even with the intimidation and violence.
My brother, believe me, if you watch all this, I have close to about 50 different things my friends were making and they were giving it to me. Believe me, videos. I will have to give it to the women. You see our ladies?
Yeah.
Anything anybody tell you when a woman is interested in anything, that thing will surely come possible.
Did you hear that Jesus earlier? She's been on this project herself as a woman. She said she took it upon herself. Even when her own brother, Shidoka, is also contesting.
Yeah.
She decided that no, this one, no. Women, I personally have this, this great trust in women handling things when it's public. Okay.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you look at you are a traditional man like me.
Beautiful.
When you go around where you come from, if you see a woman who is an herbalist, herbal medicine doctor, herbalist, anything, go and look at that woman. Is usually stronger than the man that is doing that same thing.
You are right. And they are actually like more regarded too. When they say that
more regarded.
They are more respected or regarded.
The same thing in Christendom. When you see a woman who is a pastor, go and look at the kind of influence she wields. So a lot of people don't understand it. When you look around, you will see Kate Henshaw, you will see Chioma Akpota, you will see I've forgotten the short one, her name, different Nollywood actress. They carry this movement in their head.
They do. And you remember that woman, Pastor Esther, Pastor, you know that woman that narrated the story of that family that was kidnapped in Ondo State. You remember that pastor woman? She's been very consistent too. She
was the first pastor that took up this whole challenge. Even her husband was in church that day. She was the one that took up the challenge. Now, if you look at it very well, what this thing tells us is that we have been given the audacity of faith to take back what belongs to us.
Right.
This is just the whole narrative. I think there was a video, and the Oluomo of Oshodi. He came and was shouting that let's no Igbo man.
Yeah.
This is not all about people. This is all about people. This is all about the suffering of the youth. And I was telling somebody, if is this the only thing that Buhari
would do and leave,
will do.
They will turn him to hero, and they pay me.
Yes,
honestly, I don't know, right? People are already saying that if everything goes well, like know all this abracadabra from anywhere, yeah, they are willing to forgive Buhari, and I'm like, no, I'm not forgiving him. I would never.
No, we will not. We will not forget. We will not forget.
Me. Anyway, yeah, go on. Because a lot of people are becoming more optimistic now, right? That maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Maybe what would they've wanted to do is going to be done now. So if it happens, they are ready to forgive Buhari. I have been told.
No, sir, my brother, we will forgive, but we will not forget. That is the truth.
I think that should be the right word. They will forgive. Yes. They may never forget. I don't think anybody will forget what happened to them in 80 years of APC. By the way, if they escape them.
So and in this particular case, I was reading the Bible, and the Bible said, "I will create confusion in the enemy's camp." It started with PDP.
Wow.
Then later on, it went into APC as well. The reason is because when you know little about your problem, then you can solve your problem. Because I watched.
It's only when you know nothing about your problems is when you can't really solve the problems you have no idea of. A lot of people are now aware of their problems. I mean, we can see that now. Whatever our belief about these people or these events, right? I think it's not bad if people can actually replace their old belief with the new reality. This is what is happening now, and we can't.
Push it away. Yeah. This thing is likened to what is happening in America here.
Right.
Before Trump came into office, the blacks don't vote. That was the reason. But they go to rally, but they don't vote. And that was the reason Obama brought up that slogan, don't boo, vote. Don't boo, vote. Formally, when they are here, what happens is that when they want to come to vote, they will cause a little bit pandemonium. Within 15, 20 minutes, they will take up their bags and they say, oh, I don't have time for all this.
I don't have time for all of this. They walk away.
They walk away. Today, when they were intimidating, this Nigerian, this youth, this blessed youth.
Most of them Gen Z though, Gen Z.
Yes, they stand. They didn't leave that particular polling booth.
They didn't.
Because they didn't leave. That was the reason they were able to cast their vote. But if it is before, when they do them, all of them, everybody escape and go back to their house.
They won't bother coming back.
Even there is somebody I know, when she told me that she's going home, I told her that in your life, don't even call my phone again. I told her, go back here. I told her because me that is here, I'm not sleeping. I wish that I'm back home, but me that I'm here, I'm not sleeping.
There at least.
So I said, go back there. And she hit to my voice and she went back there. So what am I trying to say?
But another thing that I don't know if I should say I'm surprised, or should I just say it shouldn't be surprising, is the number of turnout in the Eastern Nigeria. It's never seen before, ever. The turnout of voters in Eastern Nigeria today is never seen before in any election,
brother,
ever.
Yes, my brother, the truth is that, you see, before, I want to be very objective here. Before, previously, what they do to us is that they give everybody any number they want to give. We don't vote before. Your vote don't count before. But either we like it or not, this thing they call internet has changed the narration all over the world. You remember there was a day I called. I said to you that in the past 3 years in Africa, there's something that we noticed. The populace is not all about the candidate. The populace, which is about the people.
That's right.
They've been winning elections. And Nigeria,
it happened in Zambia. It happened in Kenya. It happened right here in Ghana. It happened in so many places. You are right. And it's been happening for the past 3 years. The last one that happened is that of Kenya. Right. You are right.
So it is not all about the candidate, but it's all about the will and the desire of the people. The Bible says that a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So we've been thinking
especially we that live in diaspora.
In the diaspora, we see a lot happening there, and we keep being so alarmed.
Yes, because if I have to go home, which I went some few weeks ago,
right?
If I have to go home, if I tell my brother that I'm coming back home, the next thing they are trying to tell me where you go to and where you don't go.
Don't go here, don't go there, or so.
So we are the ones suffering it because we bear the cost.
Yeah, we bear the brunt of their misrule, as well as their terrorism and all of that, no doubt. And nobody is spared though, whether you are Christian or Muslim, whether you are Easterner or Southerner, Northerner or what have you. Nobody is spared. We are all victims. Or they can use tribalism to blind all of us and make it look like we are fighting for something that they say we should fight for. You are right, oh. But I said the shaku is being taken off, oh, Baba. No lie, oh.
Yes. And one thing I wanted to say, I was trying to call into the program for about 2 or 3 days ago.
Right.
I won't be able to come in. But I want to lecture. There is a particular caller that normally call, and he was talking about the Supreme Court ruling.
Right.
That you and him was arguing. That when you asked him in Yoruba language,
I had to stop it. I didn't want it to be like an argument. It was meant to be like an explanation here and there. Yeah, I remember. Please. No, because I didn't know what to say. And I'm like,
yeah,
I want to. Why are you talking like this?
I believe he's watching.
Yes.
No case in the right senses, in the actual right senses, no case by legal standard can just walk up to the Supreme Court.
If not because of these people who have desecrated everything about Nigerian institutions.
That is the first flaw they have. And walk straight to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is not even supposed to entertain that case.
You get?
Then, secondly, from the official gazette that made the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Central Bank of Nigeria is not an agency of the government.
That's right.
It is independent on its own.
Mm-hmm.
An independent body cannot be an agency to the government. It's not possible. For example,
because the president appoints head of agency as well, but the National Assembly will have to confirm the candidacy of the governor of Central Bank. There's so much that goes into it.
Thank you very much. So, take for example the Federal Reserve Bank of America or the Royal Bank, what they call the one in the UK.
We call us the UK Eshekwa or something, you know.
Yeah,
but it's actually Central Bank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Central Bank. It doesn't have anything to do with the government. His own is to regulate the monetary this thing.
Monetary policy of that country. That's right.
If you watch, technically speaking, the lawyers that took that case to Supreme Court, they know what they are doing. Because in that particular place, CBN was not involved in those
they are
people
not
they
even
were
party
suing.
to the case. That's another trick. It's all fraud.
The
They just wanted the Supreme Court to make a pronouncement so that they can run with that.
Yes, for somebody to jump the gun that the Supreme Court said that they should maintain, that person, I am sorry. You need to read properly. Even if you don't understand, you should know some certain people that understand the law.
Another thing that causes confusion. Do you want me to tell you something, Osita? The likes of Falano, the likes of Ozekome, a lot of them have been on TV, okay? And they said that even if the case is not supposed to be in Supreme Court, right? That Buhari is supposed to still obey the court. And I told him, I said, that's just a legal opinion, okay? The APC, the governors who went to the Supreme Court, they've already desecrated the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court that entertained the case, they have also what? They have also desecrated the hallowed chamber of that their own Supreme Court. However, it is APC messing things up, and here we are arguing if it's legal or not. When in fact, you can see the defect in the whole thing. You want to sue Central Bank? Can the Supreme Court tell Central Bank to start changing, to bring down what do you call it, to bring down interest rates? Can Supreme Court just rule and say, Central Bank, we want you to now declare 2% interest rate? No more, no less. Can they do that?
They can't do that.
But people have no idea. They say Supreme Court is the highest court. Supreme Court is the highest court. Really?
Yes. There's something, the reason I'm talking about it is because I've always learned something from you.
Please, sir.
You try as much as possible, you tell people that you don't want to mislead anybody.
No.
I don't want somebody to come to this program and mislead people. Sometimes you might bring up a subject that I do not know much about it. I want to listen to what you said. Then if other people is going to contribute, I want to listen to
I am learning too, Osita. That's how I think that's how I get better, right? Sometimes when I'm talking, right, there's so much I learn from people who call in. There's so much I learn from people commenting. And in most cases, I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, nice one. Oh, good. I almost forgot that. You know, because we are all learning. That's why I said, when I say something is my view, opinion, I will explain how I arrive at that. You can think about them too, make further researches, and reach your own conclusion too.
Yes.
I won't tell you what to do. I won't tell you what to think, but I will help you. Go on.
Yes. This thing I talked about right now, because I was a little bit confused when I was reading. But I had to call my lawyer to ask my lawyer in Nigeria. I said, look at it very well and explain this whole thing to me. And he said it. Some of it I was correct in my own findings. And I added to what he told me. That is the way we learn.
That's it.
You don't just come to a parliament like this that we're having, and you just say that you argue as if you are right.
Or try to be absolute. Even me, Mayegun, I don't like being absolute. You know, have you noticed that, Osita? When I share my view and the rest of that, I don't like being so absolute. I say, hey, yeah, that's it. That's what will happen. No. I will show to you and talk to you and say, we expect it to be like this. And this is why we believe so, isn't it?
As I am, there's something I do in life. Even when somebody is full of evil, like Bokari, that is evil. But the only reason I support him in this particular one that he did was because everybody felt it. It's no longer one section of people that feels what it before. It's one section of people that feels the evil that is made.
But it's like everybody is feeling it now.
Even himself, he's feeling it because there's somebody related to him that feels the same thing.
Well, what are you talking about? They kidnapped the head of Daura, remember? And that the head of Daura that they kidnapped at the time that they pay ransom to release, happened to be in-law to Bokwari. So I mean, everybody's going to collect now. Sure.
So everybody is collecting.
Everybody's collecting.
It's because of everybody is collecting that maybe that is the reason he is having brainly sex. I told people.
Maybe. Osita, I'm going to let you go. I've spent about 20 minutes with you. A lot of people will not be happy with that, but I've missed you, okay? And that's why I have to share that time with you.
Very much, my brother.
Osita, I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by, right? And to everybody who have spent their evening with me as well, I'm going to say thank you to all of you. There's no point in giving you this closing remark because it is not over. This is just like a scratch on it. Fake news everywhere and the rest, but there are those that could be confirmed. Listen, nobody is saying that, what do you call this, what is going on right now, you know, somebody is going to, this particular person is going to actually take the lead or be your next president, except for those who are waiting to rig. And I don't think that's going to work anyway. But what we are saying to you is that for the first time, nobody can say that PDP or APC, they have any chance. Yeah? Some said, I don't worry, you will see the result tomorrow, Baba. People are already seeing the result. The one that is actually getting people worried is Lagos. After all the noise, after all the money, after every John Semole Kapasuke, Ashe gbogbo garagara yin kò lè gbé landslide wa. Thiefnubu won't get landslide in Lagos. If I wake up tomorrow and they say Lagos results, I check them, I no see landslide. Then by the time they now begin to release all the results and the rest of that, I'm a yashwara walori bi ni. Kadra yin gba ni o. Before tomorrow morning. May the miracle happen. If the whole thing ended up the way it is, the way it is turning on its own. If it turn on its own like this till tomorrow morning, tó bá rí mi kó sá fún mi ni o. Tó bá rí pé Mayegun is live, kó yá fi sí mute. Or better still, kó yá lower volume ẹ̀. Because àwọn nǹkan tó máa gbọ́ láti ojú screen ẹ̀. You go dey ask yourself, say, who asked me to go and check this guy live? Somebody said, okay, what if Kalu now win? How is he going to win? Rigging, Abi? Are you ready? You sure? The same rigging. If you see me anywhere tomorrow, avoid me. Oh. If you check the result, you check the north, you check the south, you check everything yourself. And they say, Mayegun is live. You can't grab your phone, they go live. Won't go watch. Ma buy no Jenny, kill it to shoot. Ma buy no HDBP. You go, they ask me, say, Akilu litu yi Mayegun. O le ju belo. And you lori buruku efi Yoruba. Tatete. Lọ́wọ́ Buhari. Ẹ wá dákẹ́ fún odindi ọdún méjì àtààbọ̀. Nísìnyí ẹ ti wá jí. Ẹ tún jí náà, ẹ tún lọ́pọlọ, ẹ tún blackmail Yorùbá. Ẹ ń pè wọ́n lórúkọ pé wọ́n lọ́mọ àlè. So gbogbo ẹ. You know, give Kalu landslide in Lagos. They can't they say Kalu they drag vote with Obi here and there. Wa go live. You see Mayegun live. You can't join. No join at all. New. Oh, go sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. So I wish you all the best. Or I wish you what you wish yourself. Thank you so much to everybody with their super chat and all that. Remember, you can still like my broadcast if you haven't. And you can subscribe too. You will never want to miss this. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's also Sunday sermon. Etigbe. To all the members of the Temple of Truth, the brethren of the Temple of Truth, I want you to relax. I have a way of making a rotten situation to rotten more for the criminals who have a rotten and divided Nigeria. Tomorrow is Sunday sermon. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Mayegun dayari politico. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayegun number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní sùnra kì. ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. ayé sùnra kì. aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. ayé sùnra kì. òkúra olóṣèlú. ayé sùnra kì. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ sùnra kì. ayé sùnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o ayé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀n lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ.